What's up, Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me as always, to my left, Gibby.
I made it back! Yay!
Behind the desk, Cheever.
I did not make it back, or at least my will to live.
Snap.
And let's keep this slide going, Frank Ward.
I never left.
Alright, we got a show for you tonight. Tonight on the show, we're going to talk about who is our favorite and who is the all-time greatest horror icon since Halloween is this Sunday. And I also thought to myself, I told myself after we had our meeting on Sunday, hey, don't come at it with the energy. Do it like every other podcaster. And I just think I'm programmed as a robot now.
That was you low energy? That was
No.
Yep, I believe
That's just a
that was calm.
pre-programmed of like, oh, we're good, and then just turned it on.
Woo! We're good, guys!
I'm kind of curious. Maybe next week I'll try doing the show.
Toning it down?
Yeah.
The Tony method.
What's up? No, I can't even, like... I need a new phrase then. Because the moment I say the phrase, it's just going
It just comes out.
Welcome,
Fucking
Dace-tacular
scary.
Nation.
Just say suck a dick.
There's
Just start
I.
the show. Suck a dick!
Yeah,
And
but
then
that's
just throw
still... That's energy driven.
That's still hype, yeah.
We gotta be monotone. We gotta be like,
Thanks.
hey...
No.
Thanks
Gotta
for
get on that
noticing
hype train.
me.
Again, you need one person that has the energy and someone that doesn't to balance it. And I think the intro that we had balances it. Hype, a little depressing, super depressing.
Chaotic neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a perfect circle,
Depends.
as life is.
Cool.
Circle.
Next.
But the topic tonight is, who is the greatest horror icon of all time? So I'm going to go around the panel here, including our producer, and I'm going to ask you who your favorite is, so then we can start a debate. If we all say the same answer, I'm going to end the show. Gibby, who's your favorite? Do you know what horror is?
Yeah.
You know, the guy, they killed a bunch of people.
I would say,
Stab?
personally, probably Leprechaun.
Okay. I mean, it's going to
that would be your choice.
it's going to make it an interesting conversation. Cheever, who would you call your favorite / all-time great?
Freddy Cougar.
Okay, so there's not too much argument there.
Dawn O'Keefe from Teeth. She's the one with the teeth and vajayjay.
Oh, shit.
I came prepared.
You did.
You could do Amityville
Well, I mean,
House.
Oh, I have arguments. It's not over. I wasn't flying by the seat of my... Well, I am. But I have arguments.
Mine was going to also be Freddy Krueger. I think he's the greatest. He's not obviously not the most original, but like, he's not the original, but he definitely did a spin on it that makes it more interesting of a genre.
well, on the list, I saw Scream.
Ghostface?
Yeah. And you
I
can't...
would disqualify him.
It's
'Cause
because
it's not the same
it's not...
person.
It's not the same
Well, more of a comedy.
it's a trope. He plays
kind of
off
simple.
of the
Okay.
horror rules to
Oh.
be a killer. So he has to have a reference point to even be a thing. Does that make sense?
It is, and it's more suspension than horror.
So he's like the ultimate copycat killer, therefore
Yeah.
you don't count.
He had the rules he followed, and by the time they got to Scream 4, he just killed whatever. But it's an iconic mask for sure. So
Definitely.
we got two Freddy Kruegers, we've got some vagina, and we got the Leprechaun. Before we get to your vagina argument, why Leprechaun?
I don't know. I just like their movies.
Great argument.
Woohoo! Why, you don't like Leprechaun?
I know I like him. I just was curious as to why you think he's the all-time greatest horror icon.
I just like how...
It's got comedy mixed in. I don't know. I think
There you
it's much better than...
So can I make a counterpoint
Sort
to
of.
his point, or are we like...
I want to change my answer.
I don't know how this debate... Wait your turn, producer!
Well, what's your counterpoint to his...
Well, when we were talking about Scream, his first thing was like, oh, it's more of a comedy, right? As he's backing a comedy horror...
Well, it's
trope.
still horror, but it's not as... Scream is purely a
the
comedy.
first
because
Leprechaun is a horror.
They're all pretty... Well,
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in Space, or whatever the fuck they did?
That's Jason
I've
X.
never
But Leprechaun in the Hood.
They did something ridiculous.
They put him in space too?
Maybe not in space, but
I
it was
don't think
something
they-
like
Oh,
super...
They put him in the Hood.
They put him in the
No,
Hood, yeah.
yeah, but no, there's another... I'll look it up.
I assume that's why you
Cheever
picked
can
him.
change
I
the
don't
answer.
even think I've seen that one. Because I think that's the last one, right?
Well, who are you changing yours to?
So if we're allowed to go anywhere in
Anywhere.
the realm of media,
I know
if you
one.
say that rubber tire from...
Oh.
no,
That's a good one.
no.
Go on.
God,
Leprechaun flew in space.
God, no.
Jeez, so that came before the Hood.
Yeah.
So he went to space, and then he came back down to the
Came
Hood.
back down, that's right.
So
Landed in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
God.
to change my answer,
Yeah.
Yes.
it is the Steve Urkel show. They did a Halloween special where the killer was a mutated gumball thing, and the scene that sticks out in my mind that terrified me as a kid was this little thing, again, looked like a gum of chewed up gum,
Yeah.
about the size of this water bottle, sitting on top of a fan, spinning, and then kill someone.
From Family Matters?
Steve Urkel. Yeah, that's all I remember.
Okay, that's such a weird... So that's your selection. So this is a little harder, because I expected someone to be like, oh, Mike Myers, or Jason Voorhees, or... Not your three choices, let's put it that way.
You're welcome, buddy.
So why do you think, aside from the obvious reasons why a vagina can be terrifying, that the vagina is terrifying?
One, it adds to why I've been single for so long. Two, you're talking about iconic. Now, she and her vagina were able... Now, assuming people have seen the movie, because it's not the most famous movie, but for her to have the clout that she has with one movie that it took all these other guys like 10 movies to get that kind of name power with, I'm just saying, if people have seen Teeth and you say it, they know what you're talking about and they shudder. Every guy will shudder.
That's
Every
a guy.
guy.
A guy will have.
Yes,
I have
every...
another one.
Some girls might.
I have another
I
one.
think more. If I was a girl, I think that'd be kind of cool. It's like, hey, look, I got protection. Trump.
Well, okay, see, that's kind of actually how it's used in the movie, because, like, anytime she uses her teeth...
That's how it ends. That's how it ends. She goes,
Yeah.
I can get whatever I want. Some guy, I'm going to hitchhike. This guy's going to be creepy. All right, I'll let you fuck me. Chomp. There goes your dick.
Yeah.
I can get what I want. It's great.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, I know you have another one, but I just want to say the one that I thought you were going to pick.
What?
Chucky.
That one's... Nah.
Okay. Go on.
A house.
A house.
What?
Amityville Horror.
Oh.
It's a house!
Well, there's also
But
a
it's not
cabin
really the
in the woods.
house. It's the Indian spirits that is underneath
the
that.
You're
house.
really
is
liberal
haunted.
with this horror icon bullshit.
I'm just saying, it's
How many
the
people
house.
dress up as the house for Halloween?
Everybody does.
I'm dressing up as a vagina with teeth this Halloween.
Okay. I mean, if you guys want to make your points, go ahead and make your points. I obviously there was a picture that went out with our tweet today that had the icons there, like, and you all went through other things that weren't on the picture.
These are the
The
ones
second Gibby went leprechaun and Frank said the vagina lady, I was like, I have to change it. I have to. If we're going broad spectrum.
That's right.
You have to.
We are definitely on the spectrum for sure.
Are we
based on our
considering-
answers?
Are we considering Alien a horror movie?
I think that the first one could probably be considered. Same with Predator. I think the first Predator was considered horror until
Really?
it went over to
The
sci-fi.
first one?
Yeah,
Are we
The one
splitting?
with Arnold?
yeah.
That would be considered... Okay.
Are we splitting hairs between like thrillers and horrors?
No, I
Because
don't
there's a
think
lot
so,
of
'cause
movies that could be technically
Yeah.
more of a
Scream
thriller.
is a thriller.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
I mean, like, so if you went with slasher icon, I think it would definitely get you away from this more.
There you go.
These obscure things you talk. So let's talk about all-time slasher icon. Gibby, who would be your favorite? And it can't be a house.
I would probably... If it's slasher, it would almost have to be Jason.
Okay, interesting. Slasher icon?
Right?
Still Kruger?
So I saw this movie today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Today?
Yes.
Did you prep for the show?
Well, I was going to watch Scream, because I only saw the last 10 minutes.
Of the first one?
Yes.
There's no reason to watch the rest of it then.
Not at all. You ruined the whole movie
Yeah,
for
that-
yourself.
It's not going to be good to go back and be like, oh, I already know who did it.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what happened.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Okay. Well,
So-
I typed in Scream on Netflix,
Okay.
and obviously they don't have it.
Your defense here is pretty much on Shan's.
And the next movie I recommended was Truth or Dare.
I saw that. I never watched the movie, but I saw previews for it. It didn't look terrible.
It was horrible.
Horrible?
Horrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Um,
Was it a Blumhouse thing?
So we watched the last
No
10
idea.
minutes and then watched a horrible movie afterwards.
Okay.
was it on Amazon?
Netflix.
So, is there a slasher in Truth or Dare?
The house makes people slash.
Stop, I said you couldn't pick a house!
Freddy Krueger. It has to be Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Franklin,
Hey.
sir.
I just
Slasher
love how I made
icon?
that full circle for you, Frank. There you go.
Lorena Bobbitt? It's a real life story,
No,
but
no.
she slashed a guy's dick off.
That's true
This guy,
detective.
I'm
stuff.
thinking.
I'm really afraid of things happening to my dick. If you haven't
Yeah,
caught on.
I have
Yeah,
caught on very
very
quickly, but it's
terrifying.
happened in like slasher movies. They always go after the teens having sex.
Yeah, they don't chop the dick off.
To your knowledge,
To your knowledge,
Would you
yeah.
consider the Saw franchise a slasher?
slasher I would consider that more thriller.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it. Yeah, there's no slasher involved in there.
Because he doesn't do the slashing
Yeah.
himself
He
personally.
doesn't kill a person; he makes them kill themselves. If you think about it,
Another good horror
Um,
movie or series is
Child's Play?
Children of the Corn or
Oh.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
That's a Stephen King
That's a
book,
fucking
right?
that's a
Yeah.
fucked up
Ooh.
movie.
Sad thing is, I'm not as familiar with that as you would
That's
think.
a
There's the
fucked
kid
up
in it that looks like
movie.
a grown adult who still
Yeah.
looks the same now.
I want to change my answer
Fucked
again.
up movie.
To Corn,
No, Jeepers Creepers.
Ooh, there you
Oh,
go.
That's a good one too.
I would consider that slasher.
That's 100% a slasher.
Yeah.
Slasher.
Then I'm gonna back up and go. I'm taking Freddy now. See, that's all. You need to
Alright.
get off my guy.
See, I'm Freddy.
Nah, you,
Alright,
you
fine.
put yourself last in the rotation.
That's fair.
I'll take the tire.
No, he's not a slasher. Tyre was like just bouncing off things really fucking hard.
Well, and it's like
Blows people's heads up.
So you
yeah.
you went
I
with
was
Jason.
trying to think of the word.
What made you choose Jason?
Because he's the first.
Mike was the first.
Mike Myers from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm changing my answer then.
I just want the first one.
I just want the first one, god damn it.
I actually think Jason was what, third to the race, maybe?
19...
Who would be second?
Maybe.
Freddy might have been second. I feel like it was John Carpenter's
fuck
Halloween.
you and the Human Centipede. That's another fucked up movie.
That is just porn.
Excuse me, sir. Human Centipede is a Valentine's Day movie. Let's stick with the right genre.
So porn.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
I've explained. So this is slightly off topic, but still on topic because it's talking about Human
Halloween
Centipede.
was 1978.
So this was like Valentine's Day, circa 2014, probably, because I was still in Iowa.
My Bloody Valentine?
And I lived with Alan,
Oh.
and we were looking for something to watch on
You're
Netflix.
right, 1980.
And stumbled across Human Centipede and said, wouldn't this be a cute time to watch this? And we did. And then every year after that, I watch Human Centipede on Valentine's Day.
What was 80? Friday the 13th?
Story for you.
Yeah, and then 77 was Halloween.
And I want to say, so Nightmare might have been 81 or 82.
That's right, Nightmare on Sight of Fake. Yeah.
But
84.
84, oh wow. That probably had 3 different sequels out by then for the other 2. Hatchet
Which I guess makes
is
sense.
a good answer. God, I have that movie. I remember them promoting it.
Didn't they just come out with a new Halloween?
It's coming out.
It's on
Or
Peacock
it is
right
out?
now.
Is out, yeah.
Yeah, if you have Peacock, you can watch it. Halloween Kills. So the Halloween franchise has like 15 movies.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they're down to like 3 now, if I canon.
Ooh, nice.
What? How?
So Halloween 2018 picks up right after the events of Halloween 2? Or what?
Sure.
The 1 and 2 are canon. Then it goes into Halloween 2018. And Halloween Kills picks up right after the 2018 one. Like, literally right after. With flashbacks to Halloween 2, I believe.
I gotta watch some movies to watch.
I mean, like,
and isn't there a third one planned?
A third one, yeah.
Like, straight up slasher, I guess Mike Myers is cool, but like, I always found him really lame.
He is a boy determined to get back to his window. That's all his fucking story is that he wants to look out the same goddamn window.
Sorry, really lame.
Yes.
Really lame.
So the slasher, when it comes to Mike and Jason, never interested me.
Really lame.
Freddy interested me because he taunted the shit out of his victims.
Exactly.
He had a backstory that wasn't tragic. It was just like, he was a bad dude.
He was a fucked up dude.
And then he became an even worse dude.
Yeah.
And they try, like, the whole concept of Nightmare on Elm Street kind of tries to justify why he came back. Oh, the parents became vigilantes. He was raping and murdering children. You can't justify why he came back as the boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
Would you classify Hellraiser?
What, I don't, Hellraiser, yeah, I guess it's a slasher.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie all the way through.
It really feels like a torture porn if you watch
Yeah.
it all the way through. But he's definitely an icon, so I guess I would.
That's sort of like Hostel.
In a way.
Torture porn.
I would throw them in. Well, he was on the icon picture we used for promoting this.
I think that's the big thing, is he's got that face with the pins that just is like, yeah, it sticks out. You remember that.
And that's pretty much key when it comes to the Halloween genre, is just who has that familiar face.
There's
So-
also, what is the movie franchise that the crazy inbred people in the mountains?
The Hills Have Eyes? No.
Is that it? No.
Well, it's along the lines of that, but I know that's not the one
Are
you're
you
thinking
thinking, I don't know if it's mountains, but are you thinking Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
That's it.
of. See, that was, yeah.
Yes.
With
good one,
Leatherface. Leatherface.
Yeah. That's a
That
good
one,
too.
so like, I remember that seeing the remake in, 2003 was the remake or whatever,
Oh, I
and
didn't know
being
they
creeped
remade it.
out because they did a very good opening on that to make it sound like a true story.
Yeah. Yeah, they
There you
did.
go.
They did it very well. Like, and you're being, that age was 14, 13, to watch that and be like, oh shit.
I remember actually after that looking it up because they did. They was
Mm-hmm.
like, wait a second, did this really? Like I always thought it was just a horror movie. Did this fucking happen?
Uh-huh.
And went to Google it and found another bunch of fucked up shit. But yeah, nah.
There's worse people out there.
spiraled down a hole, but
Welcome to Google.
it was fine.
So as we go and talk about horror icons, first I want to know, why did you pick Freddy Krueger?
Because it just
Got your name.
yeah. Well, I use Freddy for a lot of things. No, I always liked Freddy's Prime. It's like you can't go to sleep. That's fucking terrifying. Like how do you avoid that?
Yeah. And one of his first kills is Johnny Depp. So good.
How do you avoid that? Like I said, because we were talking
Yeah,
about how
that-
Jason and Mike were boring. They're, I mean, the first Friday the 13th was
Wasn't
like,
even him.
'cause- yeah, I was
It
going
was
to
the
say
mom.
technically that was a little better because it had more of a thing to it.
Yeah, it was the mom.
After he showed up, and again, just how many times can you just watch the slow moving fucker stalk people slowly? Like
That's
fuck outta
why.
Same thing with Halloween, though. He's
I-
always walking.
that's
But
what. Yeah, I'm
That's
saying.
why I thoroughly enjoyed Jason X out of all the Friday the 13th. My favorite scene will always be him in the simulation putting the two hot chicks around the lake into a bag and just smashing them onto a tree for a good 5 minutes. Like, oh, he's preoccupied.
he's busy. Like I'm so pissed at Freddy vs. Jason. Where spoiler alert if you haven't seen it because it's been like 12 years. I'm so pissed that Freddy didn't come out on top.
Oh, he should have. He absolutely should have. It took a bunch of kids to interfere to get him,
Fucking
To
Scooby-Doo
lose.
gang.
Yep.
Fucking shit up.
which is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Shawn Michaels interfering in Triple H versus The Undertaker. Triple H had a sledgehammer above his head, and Shawn went, no, you can't do it. Shawn wasn't there, Taker be dead. So, same thing with Freddy versus Jason. Other horror icons I want to talk about, and I don't know if you would consider this a slasher because I think the ending ruins it. Pennywise from It. You keep in mind the ending,
I wouldn't.
and you go, nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that as a slasher though. Abducting children
I
and
was
stealing
gonna
their
say,
life force,
yeah.
yeah. And making them do like weird fucked up shit, kinda. But
I
like,
don't actually see him kill
I'm not-
anybody, though.
You're the new one.
Oh, I haven't.
yeah.
I only watched I think the first. I didn't watch the second half.
He chomps on fucking people.
But did they discover the bodies?
I thought they found him in like the hole where like the bones and stuff.
Well,
That's-
yeah, where he
I mean,
again,
that's his
just
cave.
In part
sucks,
2.
Yeah, I was
sucks
gonna
the
say,
life
That's
out
his
of people.
cave, but the authorities don't find the bodies until they discover the cave.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
sucks the
Yeah.
life out of people.
So in all reality, it's just a bunch of kids disappearing.
He
Yeah.
kills one in the cave too. The one adult.
Again, it's on the second one.
But it's an
yeah.
adult though; it's not the kid.
Yeah.
The
but
whole
it
the
still
whole
kills
premise
him.
is about childhood identity.
But would you consider him an icon, Pennywise?
No,
No.
no.
Oh, strong no. Why not?
Steven Spielberg.
It's
Yeah,
first
Stephen
things
King.
first.
Stephen King.
It's an alien.
That's true. The ending really kind of dampers it.
Flips the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's no different than any other thriller.
Is that how the original one ended? It was an alien.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but even worse because
Oh, it was a giant spider
glory.
alien.
Well, that ain't made for TV glory.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
you still have to give it that. It was a made for TV
Starring
movie.
Tim Curry and John Ritter.
I didn't pick up on that because I know it's Big Spider in the original.
I can't watch the original anymore.
I love the original.
I love it, but for the wrong reason. Like the same reason you go back and watch RoboCop, and like you go back and watch like these things that are really, really bad.
Because it's just so corny and bad that it's
Yeah,
nostalgic and good.
yeah. Same like the Godzillas and all that stuff. You go back and watch, it's like, dude, you just saw the new It movies where it's fucking gory as shit, and then you go back and watch the made-for-TV movie where he's on a rail going, and it's like, Jesus Christ, how can you take this serious? He's not terrifying. I mean, he is in his own way. Like, that's a guy that's going to rape you. The other one's going to murder you.
That's right.
Though we haven't really talked about it, but I mean, Chucky's still there.
Yes.
To me, just a murdering doll with a murderer's soul in, like,
So-
what? How is that scary?
How many movies
little fuck.
does he have? He's got to have
He's
a ton of
got
them.
10,
10.
and now he has a TV series.
He's a
Well, he's got
TV
9 in a
series?
TV series, and then the 10th one is technically a reboot. So that's kind of where I have a question about when it comes to Chucky. There's the whole original Child's Play that a serial killer, before his death, gets his body put into the doll, and he takes the doll back to the home.
Yeah.
When they rebooted it with Mark Hamill as the voice, it was an AI that got corrupt.
I don't know if I've actually seen the
I don't
reboot.
know if I've seen the reboot either.
Now that because you're saying that, that
Yeah.
doesn't ring a bell.
So I
don't know if
watched
did.
it. So the kids bring the Chucky doll
When did they reboot it?
It
2
was
or
a
3
while
years ago.
Yeah, it was a while-ish ago. But I think that was in the time, like, I'm still sick of reboots, so, like, I just didn't do it, because, like...
I caught it on a free network, in passing.
It's fair.
But the AI worked to the point where the kids were watching a movie they shouldn't have been watching,
Yeah.
and the AI picked up on the murderous tendencies. So when Andy's the kid, no, that's Toy Story.
Yep.
That'd be a hell of a twist,
It
though.
would be.
No, wait,
It's
it's still
like-
Andy,
Oh.
isn't it?
All of a sudden, we find out Child's Play is in the Toy Story universe.
Oh,
Toy Story
God,
5 gets
yeah.
a whole lot more
Well,
serious.
Yeah.
Somebody hurts the boy, and then the AI doll, to protect the boy,
Oh.
kills the person.
Yeah.
And then the boy goes, holy shit, you can't do that. And he attacks the doll, and the doll goes, well, fuck you, I can do that.
I would,
And then
I
it
would
goes on
agree
a
with
tendency.
Alan on that one.
No, that's what I mean. Like a fucking murdering doll. How scary is a fucking doll?
Well, I mean, to that point, Freddy wasn't scary to me. He was hilarious.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it's terrifying in concept. Like,
Yeah.
if he showed up in my dream and, like, I was fucked, I'd be terrified. A doll shows up, he's not going to get the best of me.
that's what I mean, though.
You
Like,
say that now.
No,
Oh, shit.
bring it.
Bring it.
I challenge Beasley on a daily basis. Like, you fucking just snap, because I need an excuse.
So
That's right.
imagine Doug.
Doug?
Doug.
Yeah.
And just imagine him a lot smaller and faster. And not as dumb.
You just need one shot, man.
One good kick.
Yeah, I was going to say, one sweeping kick or one fucking fist.
Yeah. He still only
Wow.
has very limited range of motion and shit. Like, come on.
He
And no
has to
reach.
be more accurate with his shit.
Put the knives.
Than I do.
Put the knives in the top cupboard. Go to bed. Like, you're fine. He can't get up there.
Until
Do
tiny
what
hands are
everybody
wrapped
does
around
to the dolls and rip the head off.
There you go.
The fact that's probably the most improbable thing about that movie is the doll had its head on way longer than it should have. Kids destroy that shit like that.
There it is.
But speaking of other horror icons, are there any other ones you could think of
No.
from the slasher franchises or stuff like that?
Not gonna lie, I stopped thinking a while ago.
What about? And I've never seen this franchise, but I know it's popular. Candyman.
No.
Actually,
I
I don't.
never watched it.
I've never watched. I mean, I think I've.
Does
Like a lot of
that-
those.
Does that make us racist?
Like a lot of those.
I don't know. I don't know what it's about.
The only black slasher on this list.
Just like
okay.
with Hellraiser, though. Like I think I've seen probably the entire movie, just not in one sitting.
Oh, hey, thank you for the raid, King of the North.
It's one of those.
Welcome to the Dace Man Show. We're talking about horror icons here on this stream.
See who dies tonight.
And who is your favorite? We were just talking about Candyman was next up on our list. And to recap for you guys real quickly, for those of you that are joining us, Gibby was a Mike Myers guy. Didn't know him by name, just knew he wanted the first one. Cheever was a house. Frank was a vagina with teeth. And I was Freddy Krueger.
Don O'Keefe from Teeth. Just to
Are you
clarify.
saying Queef?
O'Keefe. It's O'Keefe.
Oh,
last
that sounds
name
a
is O'Keefe.
lot like Queef.
Look, I didn't write it.
Clearly the guy who wrote it was trying to go for Queef. But we're talking about Candyman right now, and I see a couple other ones up there.
See, Tim gets it.
See?
Yeah.
Trying to tell me.
But we're talking about who is the best slasher icon, and I think at least there was 3 votes for him at some point. Freddy Krueger wins that.
Yeah, I think more or less our panel's all thinking Freddy.
Except for him, he just went with the OG.
That's right. OG, man.
Which is Mike Myers, which, you know why I think he's biased to that? That mask is a James T. Kirk mask.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't think he knew that.
He still doesn't care.
I know he doesn't give two shits about what's going on.
He doesn't really get out much. That was probably he saw it when it released because he's that old, and then just never saw a horror movie after that.
That's right. Well, how about this? What is the first scary movie you've ever seen?
Fuck if I remember.
Pet Cemetery. It horrified me. It was fucking hard because my mom thought it was funny to show it to us when we were 8.
There you go.
Oh, you guys want a dog? Watch this.
A little kid gets nailed by a fucking Mack truck,
I like it.
and he starts killing people. What was yours?
Mine was one of the Friday the 13th.
Right
I
off
think
the
it was
boom?
like the third or fourth one.
Okay, so it was
You
that
don't
one.
have to watch them in order, so it doesn't
no.
matter.
Well, no, sure.
Yeah.
You only have to watch like the first 2 back to back because like the first they were like, oh, we're gonna do a legitimate sequel, and by the third they were like, oh fuck it, we're gonna do masks that kill people.
Yep.
What was your first horror movie, Chief? See, Tim gets it. Pet Cemetery will fuck you up as a kid.
Tim just gets us.
That's
That's what I'm getting
why
at.
we have a show now about really fucked up things.
Well, I mean, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Barney? Yeah.
Saw was your first horror movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't that 2005?
No, sorry, I lied. In theaters was Saul. The actual at home, on VHS was probably the original Texas Chainsaw
Thomas the
Massacre.
Tank Engine.
So like with the black and white one you're talking about, or not the black and white one, the one from like the 80s,
I
right?
said there's
Yeah.
an 80s one. That's the one I remember.
Okay. What was your first horror movie?
I don't know. Like the most fucked up movie I can think of though was I'm pretty sure Silence of the Lambs. I saw at way too young of an age, and the whole him standing there tucked under, spready like that
You were
wasn't
disturbed for other ways.
Yeah, like
And
that.
then to see him in Monk years later as a lead detective just completely blew your mind.
Yeah, that ruined me in many a ways. I should probably go to therapy.
Probably.
Pet Sematary is one that stuck out. Storm of the Century. So my parents thought it was cute to do a lot of Stephen King movies to you as a young age.
Yeah,
Storm of the Century was one that I had seen early.
but a lot of those weren't a lot of those
Frank.
still TV made.
They said
Yeah.
your movie. Children of the Corn.
Children of the... That was a little creepy, mainly because of that child that looked like a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
Again, growing up in Iowa, I avoided that movie because, like, this is a documentary. I don't want to live through this. I'm not watching it. So, like, I never really watched Children of the Corn because of that.
I watched it. It's fucked
You
up.
didn't live in a cornfield.
Fucked
You fucking, you lit, like,
It's fucked up.
The Pet Cemetery one still freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
if they did, like, Children of the Diner, you're not going to watch it because you live in Jersey and there's diners everywhere.
Yes, you and the orange.
On the topic of cornfields, Signs. Would you classify that as a horror movie?
I would
No.
class that as garbage.
Isn't that an alien
Straight
movie?
trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please keep giving me M. Night Shyamalan movies, and I'll tell you how bad they are.
Yeah.
How about the one where the trees kill the people? That one was fun.
Or the one where the pond kills people?
Yeah,
Trash.
fun. Now he's got one out where they just age weird.
Better yet, do you remember the M. Night Shyamalan movie, where they decided to become recluse in the woods by the Philadelphia airport?
Oh, The Village.
Yes.
Oh, wasn't that one?
Oh, that fucking terrible ass movie where all of a sudden they just fell over a wall and went, oh my god, it's a fucking city, but she was blind, so she had no idea. And they killed the guy who was mentally challenged.
There's so much hype for that movie, and I'm like, I've never seen it. Let me go check it out. The first 10 minutes of them, like, sitting on a hay bale talking, no. Get the fuck out of
So
here.
what is
Again,
Poor
I
ass
have
English
to say, geographically speaking, this
the
village is in the woods
Couldn't finish.
outside of PHL Airport.
Oh,
Which means, how do you make people don't go, oh look, there's an airplane.
Okay.
The entire movie.
Okay, first of all, you're trying to justify that an M. Night Shyamalan movie is good. It's not going to happen. There's nothing you can justify about any of his fucking movies being good. People who love Split are just forgetting about what he did earlier. And Unbreakable, you're like, oh, it's a comic book movie. I gotta like it. Like, that's the only reason why they, like, give that some props. Fucking Signs and Village and The Mist, or whatever the fuck it was called, awful. And why these actors signed it, like, you don't hear William Hurt going, like, I loved working with that director. No, he doesn't say that because that director's terrible. And he ruined Avatar. So, like, let's just throw salt on the ruin. I don't even like Avatar, but I know that pisses off a huge genre of people that aren't on the same level as me. Fucking M. Night Shyamalan. Why would you bring him up during horror?
How did he ruin Avatar?
He made an Avatar movie.
Oh,
Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Not the blue people.
I was thinking the blue.
Give it
people.
time. He might direct the third one.
That's what I was
All of a sudden he goes, you know what's
like,
crazier
wait a
than blue?
minute.
Twist, they're green. They were green the whole time.
Oh shit!
Mr. Twist for the sake of fucking twists.
Yeah.
It's ugh.
They show up on Earth and they turn green. It's a different air and atmosphere or something. Yeah.
If you want to go down that path, I can tell you how bad Avatar is too. Who wanted to see Romeo and Juliet with blue fucking people? Not I. Go to the Blue Man Group. Enjoy that in Vegas. Give them the business.
Right.
God damn it.
So speaking of like weird geographical issues, did you guys ever see The Crazies?
No.
It was that like zombie movie that was supposed to take place in Iowa. Yeah, town like zombies, whatever.
Was it your town?
No, I believe it was Cedar Rapids. Is where we're supposed to take. But moral of the story, though, the ending of it. Spoiler alert. They're walking through
They
a
all
field.
die.
Hold on. No, they're walking to a field to the city.
Oh, so Lord of the Rings.
And the city, yeah. But the city that you see over is a bunch of like skyscrapers. It's like they took New York City, photoshopped it in front of a cornfield. It's like, what? That's not in Iowa anywhere, you
Do they
fuckers.
say they're in Iowa?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's straight up in Iowa.
Oh, who directed this? Was it M. Night Shyamalan?
It might have been. What a twist!
And I was like, Night, you need to stop doing that shit.
It was
You've seen
going to Oompa Loompas.
it? Willy Wonka?
No,
That was your first horror
no,
movie?
No,
Oh, The
not
Crazies
that
was
one.
2010.
The one with the witches. Wicked Witch of the West. East.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. They go through a big long path of nothing, then there's a big grand city.
Oh,
on!
yeah,
Come
with the
on!
bars. You have some weird pop culture references.
Please, when he dies, we have to donate that brain to science. Because I want to know how it works. I don't know if they can figure it out, but I want to know how it works.
Well, before we wrap up our conversation on horror icons, to the chat out there, as well as everybody here.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Timothy Oliphant was in The Crazies.
Were there any other horror movies we wanted to dive into before we call it a close? Because Halloween is Sunday.
I mean, I feel like we can definitely talk about this for a good chunk of time.
It could be the whole show.
I mean, we could go down Halloween movies.
But yeah, well, no, like I told you, 7 of them don't matter anymore.
This could be a full
Nightmare
real
on
movie
Elm
club.
Street's a Halloween movie. It's not necessarily a scary thing, though.
The Thing, I've seen. Lost Boys, I have not, but they are always at the Monster Mania convention.
I don't know. See, The Lost Boys didn't really strike me as... I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a horror movie. I don't know. It just seemed to...
Wait a minute. So does that mean The Gremlins is also a horror movie?
Yes.
I consider that a comedy.
And I was gonna say I would too. Like, wait a minute.
But it is.
It's
the
on
first
the,
one is.
It's on the
Really?
it's on the comedy-er. Yes, comedy-er. It's a scale. Comedy-er side of horror. But...
The second one
yeah.
definitely is.
Hocus Pocus. I mean, there's a bunch of Halloween movies that aren't technically scary.
Casper.
All right,
Totally
so
goes.
I'm going to open up the great debate. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween movie or Christmas movie? It cannot be both.
I think it's a Halloween movie.
4th of July. Fucking...
You're way
I
off.
like that one. Yeah.
fucking spread it.
Christmas.
Neither... Look, if neither one share
He's still-
custody, you don't get it. It's 4th of July now.
He's the Pumpkin
State
King.
gets it.
Yep. It's not yours.
He's the Pumpkin King.
Okay. So that's your
wait,
argument as to
what's-
why it's Halloween?
What? Yeah, what side did you take?
I like Tim. It's Thanksgiving. The gateway from Halloween to Christmas.
See, that was better. 4th of July just popped in my head faster, but Tim, that's a better point.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think it's a Christmas movie? I know why I
Well,
think it
the whole
is.
premise is about Christmas and what the true meaning of Christmas is. The little evil in all of our hearts that just wants a little present.
Aww.
I'm
More
going
like Halloween is pissed off at Christmas, so it tries fucking
It's
killing
not. How's
it.
it pissed off at Christmas? They
Because
discover
it's always
the holiday, they go, "Wow, I wanna
overshadowed.
make
It's
this a
always
part of my own."
overshadowed Christmas.
They go, I want to make
Fuck
this
Christmas.
a
Not
part
fair.
of my own culture. That's accepting a new culture. That culture is Christmas.
Hold
So
on.
it is about the Christmas culture.
I have a theory. Now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now just the way. So maybe that movie is more foreshadowing the Halloween takeover of Christmas, because like Halloween now, it's slowly just pushing way. It's gonna start pushing past.
Oh, yeah.
Like Halloween's over, and it's like, nah, we're keeping all this stuff up until like Thanksgiving.
all of a sudden,
And then just-
Americans care about the Day of the Dead because it's a couple days after Halloween.
That's right.
Thank you, Coco.
Fuck's Coco.
Is it my turn? Am I supposed to like
Pixar.
pick a side?
Hey, if you won, you went
Not
with
4th of July.
not
Well,
4th of
Thanksgiving was better, so now that that got taken, I feel like... No, I actually, unfortunately... Well, it's a lose-lose, because I either agree with him or him. No, I'd still say Christmas movie, too, just because they're based in Halloween, but the whole premise was Christmas. It was, like, just any regular take people, put them in Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. Ta-da!
I agree with Frank and Cheever because literally Halloween is focused on in the first 5 minutes. The one song and it's over. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
that's the one song and done. The rest is the build to Christmas.
It's, like I said, just take any
That's
generic
because
people...
Halloween's
put 'em in
pissed off at Christmas, so they try
You
and
have-
destroy it.
I agree with that argument.
They just try to destroy it.
If that was the
Halloween
like,
movie.
hello, you need to stop putting your shit up in Walmart while I'm still celebrating my thing.
Exactly.
Then yeah, I get it.
So we gotta go kill it. By
He didn't wanna
stealing
kill it.
Santa Claus.
He wanted to do it.
He wanted to keep it going.
It's true, Halloween is not a kid's holiday anymore. Like, kids don't get shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
the parents dress the kids up so that they can still go trick-or-treating.
it was a kid's thing, and then our generation ruined it and just said, no, we're keeping it. You don't get to have it anymore.
It's ours. We grew up with it. Only 90 kids know Halloween.
Well, they make it a lot
It's mine.
easier for kids nowadays. So now they just do the trunk or treat thing. They'll do 5 minutes, get an entire bag of candy, and then call it a day.
Or
And then the parents go
Amazon
and get
Prime.
drunk.
Yeah. Like I said.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Well, I think that's a good stopping point when it comes to Halloween. So have a happy Halloween. Enjoy this Sunday. It's weird that it's on a Sunday. Most of us will be at a wedding. And then when we come back, we're going to be doing gaming news with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Honk! Welcome to Gaming News with Gibby. I'm not Gibby. Here's Gibby. He's got his beer.
That's right.
And the first story we're going to talk about, since he wasn't yet ready yet, is the expansion pass has dropped on your Nintendo Switches. Around sometime between 8 and 10 last night, it became available because at 7 o'clock it kept saying there was server maintenance. So I've downloaded the Nintendo Switch online, the Sega Genesis online, and we're talking about how it's going, what's the game selection, and what problems it's seen. Cheever, you said you played a little bit.
Yes.
Did you experience the glitches and the lags that they were talking about on the internet today?
My biggest issue is I use the Joy-Cons as the controller.
Okay.
The C-Stick
It's got to be a pain in the ass.
does not exist.
Oh shit! I
So
didn't think about
the right joystick doesn't really. It works for some games, doesn't work for others. You have to do trigger and then the 4 buttons A, B, X, or Y to use the C-Stick.
What game did you play? Zelda?
I tried doing Star Fox,
Okay.
Mario Kart, and
I heard one of the biggest complaints about it is there's no remapping of the controls.
that's the other issue. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to put batteries in my GameCube controller just to see if, again, that C-Stick will translate to working for these games. If not, it's completely unplayable with Joy-Cons.
So you have to get the N64 controllers that they're releasing.
I think it adds to the experience and makes it a little easier.
That's rough. How did you feel about the so when you have the Switch Online subscription?
Yeah.
Do you have an individual or family pack?
Individual.
Okay. How'd you feel about the price increase?
It was
Is it worth it?
I wonder if I'm still paying for that.
at its. I thought it was going to come with a little bit different games
Mhm.
because I already have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
I already have the Mario 3D All Stars.
Yeah. So you already got one of the games that's on this emulator.
I have the GameCube. I have a GameCube and Game Boy. Sorry, GameCube and the Legend of Zelda definitive pack, where it's all the Legend of Zeldas going up to Wind Waker.
Okay.
So for me, that didn't add anything.
So I got backed into a fucking corner. I have the family package because I have myself, my
$70.
fiance, and her daughter on the program. I wanted to downgrade to the individual pack because Jess doesn't use it enough, and someone's been a shithead lately. So I was going to downgrade to the individual to save a couple bucks. It forced me, if I wanted to upgrade between now and February, to upgrade to the family pack. And I was like, they will never use, the shithead will never use the emulators because she doesn't know what these are. And Jess doesn't use it enough to care about the emulators.
Well, are you sure? We're gonna stick with shithead for right now because I don't know what we've actually never talked about this off air. What we
Yep.
Go ahead, shithead.
So do you think shithead will? Given what
I know
my
Jess
knowledge of her,
isn't watching.
do you think she will develop interest into it?
Absolutely. I feel like if
You think the shithead will develop interest?
into
That goddamn
64.
shithead.
So, on the last episode, because I'm going to be murdered. I think for the most part, yes. If you're a fan of the Mario series, you're going to go back and play the old school Mario. And if you're a fan of Zelda, you're going to go back and play the old school Zelda. If they add Pokemon games to this, like Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, and somehow do some kind of like integrated emulator with the Game Boy that we talked about the other night.
Wasn't Banjo-Kazooie supposed to be part of the lineup?
I don't know if they can. Didn't they sell that shit to Xbox?
But when they did the game scroll,
I thought it was on there.
it was on there.
Well,
So
we
was
go back and-
Majora's Mask. I thought they were going to do Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask was announced as a to-be-added feature.
Okay.
So I think that's to keep you going for the long haul. Because that's what they did with the NES and the SNES. They added stuff every month.
And there still are.
They're supposed to.
But not as frequently.
Which is a shame. Because, again, we talked about this last week. I'm really disappointed there's a lot of third-party games for the NES and SNES that we'll never get.
Yep.
Which sucks.
Princess Tomato and the Salvador Kingdom.
I mean, that's not the one I was thinking, but yes.
Of course.
But a $70 price point
Oof.
was rough.
Oof.
And I paid it up front.
Yes.
So that means my
So is
subscription
that $70 for how long, though?
a year. But my subscription didn't run out till February.
You should have gotten a discount then.
I should have. I don't think I did.
I did.
Tweet them. Fight them.
Then
I
the
did.
discount wasn't large enough for me to notice.
We stormed Nintendo.
Because for a year subscription on the regular format, it was only $30, right? For family, I think for family it's $30, $20 for individual.
I want to say yes.
I paid $70 for the family. I think it's normally. I guess I got $10 back, maybe $9 back.
Yeah, I got like a $5 discount or $15 because I just subscribe. My subscription just renewed like last month.
Fantastic.
I think a note that Tim said in the chat: if they are making a GoldenEye remake and making it to the standards of N64, because mind you, we did release a GoldenEye remake with Daniel Craig in it, with a limited number of maps and a limited number of functionality. There is a 007 game that was announced a year ago with the project name of 007, but has not actually been announced what they're doing with the project for a video game.
Just stuck the hype out there to hype people, but
Yeah.
like we don't even know what we're hyped about yet.
That's right.
Well, they didn't release details.
That's fine. I'll get hyped.
It's going to be the new Call of Duty.
I'm out.
I honestly would like to see a game where you kind of play through the ages. Like, how cool would it be to... but I guess it's kind of hard.
Do they change the character
The
too? So
character
like
is
start out
kinda-
as Sean Connery?
Oh, you should.
Okay,
Or
I'm in.
they should do it and put it in the order of how the movies are supposed to go so we know.
So we know. I like it.
I'm
yeah.
in. I'm 100% in. I will go fund the hell out of me for that.
I would too. So there is something being produced for 007, because apparently the 007 Legacy game that came out 9 years ago, bombed. Which was an attempt at bringing in various Bond eras.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
didn't even know it released.
it was a Daniel Craig bomb through the whole game, and the villains were brought in from the era. So I have no idea how they fucking did it.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you have licensing agreements conflicts?
I assume you're going to have a problem with every actor.
I was going to say, well,
And they're all want to be number one. They all want to be primary, and they all want to make the most money off of it.
I feel like you could probably release it with Daniel Craig and then do this Fortnite and all this other bullshit with skins.
Right. Yeah.
Cut a deal with Pierce Bronson, cut a deal with Sean Connery, or wait till he dies. Timothy Dalton, all that type of bullshit. And then just put him in the game as a playable Bond, so you can play as your favorite Bond.
yeah, but they all be nice if they did voice work for it.
It'd be fantastic. Okay, let's talk. All right, while we're there talking about voice work, let's talk about Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl and how that fucking game.
Sorry guys. I know.
Perfect segue.
That's a perfect segue, and I appreciate
You
it.
lobbed it up.
How you can have a game that has so much fucking potential and not have anything Nickelodeon except for just the fucking character. There's no original Nickelodeon music in it. There's no voiceover acting work. You can't tell me they're not busy. The shows have all been off the air for so fucking long, and you probably own the SpongeBob fucking people. So why can't you have the voice acting? I don't get it. You have half of them under fucking contract. Not to mention that the fucking controls on this game are fucking god awful. The fact that you have triangle as a default as a jump, What fucking game decided that they were going to go with triangle? At least X. Sometimes I've had square. Never fucking triangle. So the remapping of this entire fucking controls, you don't even know how to do it. Usually,
Triangle's the top one?
it's the top one.
It makes sense. No, it does make sense.
Get out.
You're fired.
There's no way triangle in any fucking game makes sense as jump.
Go to an actual arcade.
You sit the controller down and you just smash it like that, or you hold it like this?
No. So you have
I see exactly what you're saying, yeah.
button. Top right hand button's always jump.
Yep. Top buttons.
Bullshit. Go look at one of those arcade machines. They're all 2 buttons. Never mind.
No, the fighting game I think has like 6.
And he's gone.
But the problem is that's left to right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter what the mapping is. If you come back and tell me I'm wrong, that's fine. The fact that you can't go into the settings option of the game and adjust your controls there, you have to do it specifically on the character in the most missable location ever.
Yeah.
Where you would change your name on Super Smash Bros. To Dace, that's where you fucking change your control pattern. Not to mention, some characters are completely over-fucking powered. Other characters have fucking moves that miss. You could kick through the person, but the hitbox fucking algorithm isn't there, and you miss the goddamn character. I've never critiqued a game in this length of detail, ever. Go back and watch my reviews. They're fucking terrible. But this game has made it on my radar and is fucking awful. Fix it. You had so much hope. I wanted to be good at a fighting game, and you gave me a little bit of hope, and now I can't be because nobody can be. Whew. Thank you. That's all I had.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
Honey, your blood pressure. Your blood pressure.
Right through the roof. It's through the fucking roof. This game, I had so much hope for it. I was excited for it. And there was a delay of the physical copies at GameStop, so I had to wait 4 extra days for this. And apparently, if I got it on Tuesday and played it Tuesday, it would have been worse. So I'm dealing with some patch fixes that happened in those 4 days, and they're still awful. Fix it. Now back to your regularly scheduled program with Gibby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
We're gonna go with Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Why not? Right? Yeah. Vanguard. Apparently, they're saying that the file size is going to be significantly smaller on the next gen systems. So instead of
Significantly smaller compared to what?
the current ones.
Okay.
So they're saying
point
it's
of
going to
reference.
be between 30 to 50% smaller on the next gen console and PC.
Until the first patch comes through and you got to update it and it's double the size again.
Yep, exactly. You get it. You
Yeah.
get it. You understand.
But they'll trick you in the first time. Be like, no, it's tiny. It's a small game. It's only like 20 gigs. You'll be fine. Load that in. And then, oh yeah, you want to play multiplayer? Here's all these new maps. Here's 50 more gigs.
Even if
Fuck
it's
off.
50%, it's like 600. It's like...
It'd still be like 60 gigs. Cause
yeah, it's
fucking-
going to be like, 300 or something. 200. It's still going to be massive compared to most games. But, we'll see how it is. Xbox, hardware sales rise by 166%.
I see they announced the new 2 terabyte inserts for memory.
Yeah,
And the price point is the same price as the goddamn Xbox Series.
There you go.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It'll come down.
I mean, supply and demand.
Yeah, it'll come down.
You have extra.
Well, it has apparently. There's no lag. So if you use an external hard drive, you're gonna have lag on your game.
Yeah.
This makes it seamless, and that's why they're saying.
It's the M2, right? M2,
Yeah.
3 or whatever. You get to open up and drop it in. Yeah, it's the same thing PlayStation has.
Yeah.
And they are pretty expensive. My question is with those, which I cannot find an answer to for both Xbox and PlayStation, whether or not it has to be exclusive to that, or can you use like a normal computer one to drop in there?
According to Xbox, I could still use what I use for using now for PS4.
Yeah, but you can buy an M2 for like a computer. Can you drop that into like a PlayStation? 'Cause
Probably.
you can get like a 16 gig one. on
As
a
far as I
computer.
know, at least PlayStation 4, and from what I understand, Xbox Series X has the ability to reformat whatever you hook up.
Yeah, so you don't have to get
The Microsoft brand?
the branded
Yeah.
version then, yeah. So that's not bad as long as you can reformats or whatever, you'll be fine. But anyway, Ubisoft. Far Cry. Did you guys play Far Cry 6?
I have bought it.
Okay. Apparently, once you play it and then you stop playing it, the games
die.
they'll start emailing you.
What if
Oh, that's nice.
you bought it and you downloaded it but never started playing it? Will they email you anyway?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because it's on the system. I installed it. The disc might even still be in it.
So they basically start sending you memes, basically, and it'll be
Like, what, you too scared to come back, pussy?
it was amusing watching you fail.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but
Is it the guy from Breaking Bad on all
Yeah.
the pictures?
Well, that's the guy, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to play now.
You're gonna just play the first,
Yeah.
play 2 minutes, do the tutorial, and then bail?
Yeah, and I'm going to give him my work email.
And then it
And you get a
goes,
forward on your boss.
and then it goes, Hola, Rojas. I don't know what that
Rojas.
is. Rojas. I wanted to thank you for giving me free reign in Yara. Take it easy, and you know that Yara is in capable hands.
I am so...
El Presidente!
I am so going to give him my work email and forward that exact one off.
so
Anytime it says like, hey, can you do this for me? Forward.
some people like it, some people are a little upset about it.
Why would
Yeah.
you be upset? Like,
Just
send it to spam, you're done. Like,
Yeah.
you can stop getting emails.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the same people bitching about Dave Chappelle. They only caught part of it. Oh, we're going to be harassed by a game because I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
And not see the actual joke behind it.
Yeah. Blizzard
Jizzard.
is canceling BlizzCon 2022.
JizzCon.
Shocking.
Oh, gee,
Are
why?
they afraid it's going to turn into a brofest?
There's a,
They're
Taker's
saying it's to reimagine the future of the event.
which
of
means
the company.
we saw what happened in Netflix, so there's no fucking chance we're gathering.
So what you're saying is there's a secret company internal orgy that
Yeah.
happens.
JizzCon on the Jizznet.
Yup, and none of the girls get an option, I guess.
They're all forced. They're all mandated to
That's
show up.
crossing the line.
So yes, I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Because everyone knows why they're doing it, but they're trying to pawn it off.
Admit you're wrong without admitting you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
COVID can't do it.
Yeah,
It's the darndest
Goddamn
thing. Darndest
COVID.
thing.
The 1918 flu
It's the darndest thing.
could come back.
Because they could always just do it online like they did last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do a lot of things, but
Yeah.
they're just not. Right, women?
Cancel the Dace Man Show.
As the numbers start dropping.
Plummet! Apex Legend, apparently the new map that they're going to be doing is supposed to be larger than World's Edge. So that sounds kind of interesting, because hopefully then it won't be a third-party session.
I should update that.
There'll
game.
still only be like 3 places that everybody drops anyway, and it'll be all dumb.
I really need to update that game. That game is going... I'm going to be like, alright, I'm going to prepare for the game-a-thon, and that thing's going to fucking crash.
Dude, at this rate, you gotta probably buy a separate external just for that fucking game, because like
It's getting bad, yeah.
those updates are probably huge,
Oof.
huge.
Oof.
And if
Yeah.
they're adding a brand new map that's bigger,
It says 15% larger.
oh, good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, with Geico.
Woo! Steam.
Ooh.
They announced their sales, basically their winter sale, Halloween sale, and autumn sale. So the Halloween sale is going to be starting October 28th, so that's in two days.
Friday, Thursday.
Through November 1st, so Monday.
Dios de los Muertos.
Autumn sale is going to be from November 24th to November 30th. And then their
And
winter
Thanksgiving.
Yep, and then their winter sale is usually always their best sale. Is December 22nd through January
Summer
5th.
sale's the best sale.
Mm,
Come on, debate me on this. Debate me. What has better sales?
their
The summer.
discounts are much better in winter, but they put better games on sale in the summer.
So what I'm hearing is summer's better because they put better games on sale.
I hear quality
Yeah.
over quantity, and I hear quantity over
Yeah,
quality.
exactly. Exactly.
There's only so many games I can buy for a penny that I'm going to play.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He likes to
You
just
can buy
see
all of
his
them.
library. He like, look at all these games I own. How many you played?
90%
2.
of
Welcome
them-
my world.
I was just gonna say somebody else we know
90%
does
of them aren't
that.
even downloaded, but they're in my
Yeah,
library.
you're the digital version of me. You're an NFT. I'm the real thing.
This is my list. No, I got another 2 stories. Battlefield 2024 had a trailer release. Did anyone see it?
Is it blue versus red?
No, it is fucking hilarious. So there's in the trailer there is a billboard.
I can only imagine what they would be talking about in 2024.
What they could put on a billboard then.
It's a Tampa Bay Buck wearing number 12 Tom Brady 2042 MVP.
2042 or 2024?
2042 it shows up on here.
So what's the game?
It's,
You said Battlefield 2024.
correct.
Yeah.
It's a joke. 2024. That's the year of the game.
Okay.
Is Battlefield the Xbox exclusive?
And they're in the trailer. They have a billboard of Tom Brady. They're basically saying Tom Brady's still playing in 2024. That's the joke.
You just said
probably
40.
You said 2042.
2042. Whatever. Jesus.
So
Christ.
why is the game called 2024, but the billboard's about 2042?
24, is it 2042? Oh, no, it's about
There's a lot of
2042. My bad.
You are a dyslexic motherfucker!
Yes, I am. I'm just like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Is Battlefield the Xbox exclusive?
It gets it. Well, the last one
I have
got
it on PS4.
last one got released on Xbox first, but then eventually got released on PlayStation.
It
gonna
might
say,
be exclusive now.
If they're going to take shots like that, they should have another billboard that goes 2042, PS5 available soon. I don't really take the shot, but that's just me.
That would be hilarious.
So I thought that was kind of funny. That and it's obviously it's Tom Brady. It's clearly Tom Brady, but he's all white, like white beard, white hair, white everything.
The funnier joke would be if they didn't change his age.
Man doesn't age.
He doesn't age. They should have just left him the same.
That TB12 diet, all vegan.
And then last
sushi.
thing is State of Play for PlayStation is going to be
Cancel.
October 27th, I believe, in 2 days.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, shit, way off.
We'll have news next week.
Probably.
It's going to be airing at 2 p.m. PT, which I believe is Pacific.
So 5
and
p.m. Eastern, bitches.
5 p.m. Eastern. People are speculating what's going to be in there, but nobody really knows. We'll let you know what happens come next Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday?
We've been doing this every Tuesday for a while.
Fascinating.
That's all I got.
I got something.
What do you got?
You sound so. Wow.
No,
I brought
it
energy
depends.
to this.
You have changed my view of you so much in the last 3 weeks by things I didn't know. You live a different life, so go ahead. Surprise me now.
I am enjoying
So,
myself. God damn it.
Titanic.
The Titanic?
No, Titanic.
Oh.
The makers.
Knick-knack.
Knick-knack.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
The makers of Pokemon Go
And
suck.
Harry Potter's game.
and Sellers of Catan, Virtual World, and my favorite, Ingress, is
Oh, I remember Ingress.
are rolling out the newest app for real-based.
Got this William Shatner delivery he's doing.
No,
really
no,
fucking
it's
awesome.
really annoying me too.
It's AR-based, right? Like all
Okay.
these other games
Which is stupid, but go on.
of
Yeah, they're getting a
Pinkman.
little ridiculous.
Pikeman?
Yes, the Nintendo.
So you go around picking them out of the ground so they can follow you around?
Yes, I'm excited.
Of course you would be.
Why? It's better than Pokemon Go.
There are only two people on this planet I know would get excited about that. You and Nick Andrew. And his name isn't even Nick Andrew anymore.
That's right.
So, I have never gotten into that game. I think Nick gave me a copy of the game. And I still didn't get into it. So, when's that coming out?
The app is slowly rolling out over the next few days, starting in Singapore and then rolling out gradually.
Why Singapore?
Isn't that where it's based?
But who the fuck cares? It's why
They
Singapore.
do. Don't they play StarCraft?
People in
Singapore?
Singapore.
No.
Where's Singapore?
That's also the earliest time zone possible.
Is it?
Yes.
In your opinion.
Actually,
Where's
according to
Where's Singapore at?
started rolling out today.
Oh, so then it's here now?
Well,
Is it Singapore in
I gotta
Asia?
click in the link
Yes.
here,
No. Greenwich is zero.
Midnight starts first in Australia-ish area. Singapore
I thought Greenwich,
is in
England
the
was
same time
zero
zone.
GMT.
which rollout will start
Prove
with
me wrong.
Australia.
Look it up. Look it
yeah.
up. Time zone.
I'm reading
Time
right.
zone?
The rollout will start with
Hey.
Australia and Singapore, like Cheevers.
Get out of here with your facts. Sorry. I'm sorry. You actually were being productive, and that is my fault. I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
You're angry. You're worked
I'm
up
not
about-
angry.
You're
I'm
worked
saying
up,
it with a smile.
You're worked up about Nintendo.
Nickelodeon. I
End
don't know
names.
how
End names.
the hell that game. We have it in alpha. They didn't put any effort into it.
Nope. They used. You are all guinea pigs to test their software.
It hurts. It should be a good game. They did me dirty. They did me dirty. I can't stall any longer for you to Google. Google faster.
I can't help
Are you
it.
looking for times? Is that what we're supposed to? Because
GMT.
It's
who
Greenwich Mean Time, which is Western Europe.
Who's the furthest in the past?
That's where if that's at 00, if that is at midnight,
That's
then
where the day
Australia
starts.
Yeah.
is at 6 a.m., which means Australia and Eastern Asia hits midnight first, and then as the globe turns,
As the world turns, soap opera. Go on.
What? That
How do
means
you-
zero would mean it would. The one right before it would have it last. It's in Europe, is where it has to happen,
Um,
dude.
watch. Okay, New Year's Eve.
Don't know times.
It's midnight in Australia right now. If that's what we're arguing
I
about.
think that is the argument we were
It
having.
is 12:08 p.m.
And
Or
then
no,
what-
that's noon.
And what time is it in East? And what time is it
Oh my
in
God.
England?
It's noon.
Are they in the future?
England's
it's
already
noon. I can't
passed
tell
the
time.
day. It's already
It's not even-
passed.
yeah, that
It's
wouldn't
in the
make
next day.
Isn't it
It's
5
n-
hours behind us?
It's noon.
ahead of us?
Where?
Yeah, it's already in the next day.
So is Australia.
Australia's at noon.
Noon. Yeah, I got
Australia's
mixed
at
up.
noon right now.
Correct.
Has anyone talked to these people to see
I'm
what happened
confused
in the
what
state
your
of play?
argument is,
I don't know
because
if we could-
midnight would
I don't know
always
either.
happen
I don't have
last
anything
right
to argue with
before.
people today.
I don't understand.
I don't pretend to know about time.
My
Yeah.
mic was muted. Sorry, guys.
It
I
was
just like
muted?
watching Gibby being confused.
It
by
doesn't
this.
make any
The whole
sense.
time?
Wait, your
Again?
mic was muted the whole time?
Yeah.
No.
So you
Okay.
had the last story.
That's right. He had it.
Okay, so Singapore is the first time?
Yes.
That can't be true.
Singapore and Australia.
What am I trying to
If
figure
they New
Where-
Year's Eve every year,
Who
they hit midnight
is
first.
the dawn of time? What city gets to say, I was here first? And what city gets to say, I'll be there in 24 hours?
So his option is who hits midnight first. Where
Who hit October 27th the 1st? I got 3 people Googling this, and it's off to the races. Gibby spelled it wrong. Frank, he's moving the thumbs of lightning. Cheever, put New Zealand in.
Just Google says New Zealand.
One
PM.
Islands, part of Crete, and Tonga are the first places to welcome in the new year.
Hold on. Is this
Points. He's read the words right.
I don't know where the fuck they are at, though.
Each day on Earth begins at midnight in Greenwich, England. where
That's
the
what
prime
I'm
meridian
saying.
is located.
They have to be the first one.
But
that-
no, listen. In England,
British.
it's 2:10 a.m. In
Okay.
New Zealand,
Yes.
it is 2:09 in the afternoon.
Who's in the future?
New Zealand.
Okay, so they know what the Sony State of Play already is.
Yes.
Okay, when's Ragnarok coming out? If you're watching in New Zealand and you are an avid follower of us because we have thousands of kangaroos, they're there. Dingoes, whatever animal you are, kiwis, whatever endangered monstrous tarantulas. Tell us what the State of Play is as they try to figure out. So Tonga is technically got to the 27th at first.
I don't know where Tonga is, though.
I'm gonna assume Arkansas.
Probably close there.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to think of why I came up with that. So England might have been the ones that set up the time zones. So it's 0-0, but it's determined based on where they were at the time of Earth's rotation.
So it is saying it is east of Australia.
Okay, which would be New Zealand.
Yes.
It's New Zealand's closest to it, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so
But that just doesn't. I don't understand how that works because wouldn't 0-0 be where the day would automatically start?
you're thinking very white. I have privilege, so time starts here.
Yeah.
Well, Australia's white too.
They're
New
kangaroos
Zealand's
invented
white.
time.
That was a penal
with me.
colony.
Yeah.
Stick with me.
That just
Kangaroos
doesn't
invited.
Make, that just
invented
doesn't
time.
make sense to me. But all right,
It's
whatever.
because you're not a kangaroo and you're not thinking outside
Well,
the box.
I just always assumed that the GMT, that's where 0 is, where
I know,
the
that's
day
what-
changes.
And again, that's what this actually said. Each Earth day starts in Greenwich, but
So
You're
if
right.
that's the case, then that would mean the time zone
That-
right
so
prior.
the day doesn't count. Like Australia might technically be at
Earth
midnight,
Day-
but that day doesn't start yet.
But that's the white time zone.
Yes,
You follow me?
I guess.
straight
yeah.
white male time.
It's a white privilege time zone.
Yeah.
Kangaroo time starts in New Zealand, and they get to experience the day first.
So my thinking here is that it has
Kangaroos
to be.
will rule the world.
They don't observe.
Kangaroos
time.
as real people.
They do.
They
I know.
can't. If
I
we're
feel like
saying
this is
that's
gonna
where
go
the
on for,
day
like, years.
started.
I'm cool with it.
This is how
Yeah.
wars are started.
It's fine against the kangaroos, and I'm going to be on the kangaroo side because I'm woke.
So actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the
statistically-
emu side. They already won once.
Statistically speaking,
They did. They beat
Yeah.
Australians. The Great Emu Award.
Well,
It's a real thing.
Dace,
Google it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to piss off the kangaroos because
You better not, you white son of a bitch.
Statistically speaking, if kangaroos were to invade Ohio,
I'm gonna read
every Ohioan has to kill at least 8 kangaroos.
Why? To
Because
survive?
yeah.
Oh,
That's how
no,
many
I'm
kangaroos
on
are.
the kangaroo side. I don't know why you're trying to piss off kangaroos.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to piss off
It
kangaroos.
sounds like you are. You're saying that the Ohioan people are going after them soon.
If
That's
every
right.
kangaroo,
In Gibby's white time warp.
if every kangaroo on the planet decides to invade Ohio,
Why Ohio? They gotta go through a lot of other places
this
to
was
get
just
to Ohio.
the statistic I read. They chose
Where?
Ohio. I don't know. It was online.
These kangaroos are putting out so much information
Poor
to
Ohio.
throw us off the time loop. They know how to time travel.
They know they're not going after Ohio.
That too. They said battleground state, we'll show you. So I feel like the kangaroos are our new leaders. Is that what I gathered from this? Why are you...
Oh, maybe. So Ohio was going to go to war with the kangaroos. Therefore,
How would you fuck with that? Did you see like the gangster lean that kangaroo had? That's like the that's what Tom Brady did when he made that touchdown in Patriot Stadium. It wasn't a touchdown. He just slid.
uh-huh.
I have had too many of these. Anywho,
So,
are you still Googling?
I am, because it
emus?
just doesn't make it just does not comprehend in my mind as to how
Kangaroos are going to
that
rule
is.
the world.
Because if Greenwich is
It's
the
a
first place
narrow,
it enters in, how is it
white
not
male
the
finger.
first place that would then
be tomorrow?
celebrate the New Year?
Well, okay, but like, why
Because
is it?
they have to start the day, so therefore, how are they not the first ones starting the New Year?
Because British do thing ass backwards. I don't know. Kangaroos are the rulers.
I don't. Why don't you know if there's any kangaroos in Congo or whatever the hell it
Did you
is?
say Congo?
Congo.
Tonga?
Tonga.
Tongo? And they named it Tongo to throw you off the kangaroo scent.
Yeah.
Like, we can't call our home place Kangaroo. What was it,
That's right.
Texas?
That's right.
I don't even know how that joke works, but it works.
Apparently there was a 5.0 earthquake there 3 days ago.
Caused by Ohio declaring war on kangaroos.
Just saying.
Okay. So I think that kind of wraps up our conversation on video games.
No, we really got off on a tangent there, but yes! Yes, we are.
So I have one last story for tonight and one last topic discussion. How many of you here have seen Dune?
Not yet.
Oh,
I want to, though.
Okay.
I have
Did
zero
this
in.
release last, what, Friday?
Friday it was.
Yeah.
Thursday in the theaters. I heard it, and I was not a fan.
You heard it?
So I have this theory. When I'm working, I'll have the TV off to the side. If it's good, it will make me turn my chair and watch. Dune, not once, made me turn my chair and watch. Except to go, holy shit, that's a lot of actors.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of weird.
Weird!
It's also very ballsy on parts of the movie to just assume they were getting a sequel. Because they filmed it as if a sequel was already greenlit. So to tell you how I feel about it, it's Lord of the Rings. Lots of walking.
A lot of walking.
Lots of walking.
A lot of walking.
It ends on walking.
On walking. So
On
that they can start walking
walking.
again in the next one.
But Thanos is in it. Moon Knight is in it. You've got the pirate bad guy from Pirates of the Caribbean 5 in it.
Davy Jones?
No. The
Aquaman's in
Javier
it.
Bardem one. The one that nobody watches.
Aquaman's in it.
Aquaman's in it. Drax the Destroyer's in it.
Oh, Drax is in it?
Yeah. Selvig from the Avengers. The Professor is in it. He was in
Jesus
Thor.
Christ.
Oh, dude, there's like a shit ton. Mary Jane, or MJ, from Spider-Man's in it. And I will not be watching it.
Yeah.
Which I wanted to. It pulls... there have been several interviews where George Lucas says he pulled inspiration from Dune. So I like to think George Lucas read Dune and went, I can make this better.
I
And
like
he made
sand.
Star Wars.
Oh.
He still hated sand. They all hate sand for some fucking reason. But Dune is out, so I just want to see if anybody saw it to get any first thoughts or knowledge or anything like that.
Not yet, but I will watch it at some point.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I would like to hear your opinion on it. Because again, a lot of Star Wars is based off of the book.
I watched the original.
I never watched the original.
It's pretty rough.
Okay. Well,
It's old.
I know other people who have watched it who have loved it, and those are people who have read the book and have seen the originals. They love it. As outsiders, I have heard that they didn't like it.
Yeah, it's rough. It's
I
it's
am
old.
the outsider.
This is
Yeah,
all around the
it's
spectrum at this
old.
point now.
Yeah.
I am the outsider. And I give anything the benefit of the doubt. That's not true. Nickelodeon All-Stars fix your shit! Anyway,
Bring it back
I
around.
mean, you did give it the benefit of the doubt. You bought it.
that's not true. I'll
Then-
buy things and not care for it.
Then you found out the doubt was true.
GameStop will go, hey, this game's coming out. You want to pre-register? And
Hey,
he
you
goes,
know what?
Yeah.
You know what? This is bullshit because I went to GameStop and said I want to pre-order this. They didn't even prompt me for it. So you need to get your shit together, Nickelodeon All-Stars.
Damn.
I just wanted to hear Gurr scream as he's being thrown at something. Is that so much to ask for?
Yes.
It is. Apparently it is. Fucking Nickelodeon, your alpha bullshit. Motherfucking son of a bitch. No. Not Jason Momoa. He is in it, though. So...
Aquaman.
Well, I think that's reason enough to watch it. Is he shirtless?
I assume so at some point.
If he's wearing a shirt, I'm out.
Again, I didn't look at it.
Yeah,
so
he's wearing a shirt, I'm out.
his dialogue didn't capture me.
He didn't
I
talk
would
with his
assume
nipples?
so.
Man is not about foreplay. Because he didn't sell me in. Didn't draw me in.
That's right.
Hey! None. I take it off day one, Mr. Aaron. There might be a few.
Yeah.
But most of them get the plastic removed. I removed the plastic as Guardians Galaxy, which I'll be playing tomorrow.
Spoilers.
Anyway, that's all I got for the show. I don't know if we want to keep this party rolling. We got 6 viewers, and an active chat. Our email tonight about stats is going to be off the board. Do you want to do trivia?
Yeah, we can do trivia.
Do you want to do trivia?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
All right.
Yeah, we can do trivia.
Let's do trivia. Thank you for being enthusiastic on this.
You're welcome. I know
I'm
things.
sold.
Are we doing this? We don't have markers.
I guess group trivia. Are the boxes over there?
I got drunk ass trivia, which is is this true or not?
Okay, good. We can fight about that.
No.
Is Dune a good movie? False. Is Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl a complete game?
True.
False.
True.
Fuck both of you.
Overruled.
We really need a trivia button on here if we're going to make trivia an actual...
Yeah, we've been saying that for like 6 months.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know how many scenes you want me to prepare for the game-a-thon?
Also, like read,
90.
figure out
Six.
how to get white.
And a
Well, we
half.
need to get chalkboards. That way it doesn't reflect the letters.
Chalkboards.
I'm gonna write my answer just because.
Writing answers.
Unless those markers all
Are these
dried out.
good intros, Cheever?
I think so.
Do it again. All right.
We need buzzers actually.
We
That'd be
don't
more
need a
fun.
button. What makes you say that, Luke B?
That's my button.
No, that's loud.
It was
I
really
didn't-
loud.
I didn't like that. I don't think the mic's like that.
Sold.
I'm deaf in this ear. Go on. What's the first
All right,
question?
First question is Mike Tyson got into his first fight as a boy when a playground bully
False, he was a girl.
put
He
him in a
transitioned later.
headlock.
Next one.
That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Frank?
I didn't hear the question.
I said false. He was a girl. He transitioned later in life.
That's right.
Finish the question.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
it would be nice to, this way we can prep and you don't have the awkwardness of me flipping through cards. Mike Tyson got into his,
We kept it pretty
his
fresh.
first fight as a boy when a playground bully put him in a headlock and bit his ear.
False.
False.
He was the playground bully, and
That's
he
right.
bit the ear.
That's right.
I just feel like it wouldn't have tied back. That's like too full circle. If
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
ear biting thing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is how I started. I
The
can't think of
motherfucker from the other side of the playground. I don't know why I went to Dusty Roads. Just move on. Move on.
that. Yeah, just
Move on.
So it is bullshit.
No shit.
yeah.
An
cool.
older boy ripped the head off one of Mike's pigeons,
Aw.
That
provoking.
makes so much sense for that cartoon that's on Cartoon Network where he has Norm MacDonald as a pigeon following him around.
Now that you know he had pigeons, like
Apparently. That makes so much more sense. So much more sense.
but 1 point for the good guys.
Yeah! Am I a good guy?
Or now.
We already
Keep
did
our
that
points.
one a few weeks ago.
Lurk or Luke B.
See, this is all that we're like.
Wrong.
Colin Lurker?
Like you get follow me
Luke
on this.
B.
Follow since we're working as a
Wrong.
team.
It's Luke B. Get it
Luke-
right?
Luke B.
Luke?
Luke B.
I mean, that's what I would have got out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 13 stands for.
So
It's a number.
you know what we should start also doing? Like since we're working as a team, should be like a thing. Like he has like 15 questions. We gotta get 10 right. Otherwise, like punishment happens.
Oh,
or
I
Oh.
will eat this hot sauce if we don't get 15 right. Number I pull? 7's okay.
Yeah. So just ask 14 questions and then we go.
That's right. We got one. One out of the 14.
Basement Protocol gifted tier 1 sub. Hey, look at that! He got a gift.
You're welcome. Now we're at 20 subs. We're fucking crushing it.
Crushing it.
Our wallets hurt. Go on.
Next.
I'm welcoming our newest person in chat.
I did it via vocals.
Yeah, we're good.
Actually, he did. And Aaron did.
That's right.
I'm trying to be a good producer.
You're the
over
quiz
here.
master.
You're being a terrible producer.
That's
Didn't
right.
you do trivia before?
Oh yeah, you got paid a lot of money to do trivia.
Do you? That sounded sarcastic, but like.
Oh no, I got paid $50 a night plus bar tab and food tab.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money for a side hustle. Oh my god, I didn't have to cook dinner for an entire week, and I got paid to just read things.
I was
off
gonna
a
say,
piece
how
of
many
paper.
nights a week do you do trivia? Because that actually would be the
About 2 to 3 nights a week.
One question down.
Next.
Using sarcasm has been proven to fool lie detectors.
You're gonna have to fight Luke.
I will. I don't give two
For the
shits.
mocking of the glorious glorious thing.
I will fight you.
Sarcasm can fool a.
Lie detector.
I would agree with that.
I mean, it just being a sociopath can fool a lie detector.
Yeah, I was gonna say the type of people they would use it. I'm gonna say I'll agree with true.
I'm gonna go false, because sarcasm is just way too
We got
fucking...
it.
It's way too narrowed in.
So we got 1 true and 2
They
false.
both said true.
Oh, well,
So-
Dace, you're correct. It's bullshit.
Wait, we didn't agree on the answer, but we'll just put like a date.
But
Sarcasm is just way too specific.
But
we
it
were
does make you
deliberating.
smarter and more creative. Winky face.
thought we
Looking
were
at you,
supposed to be
Luke.
working as a
Winky
team.
face.
What?
I don't know.
What sarcasm did
Yeah, what the fuck you
they
talking
come
about?
out with?
Listen,
Explains a
the
lot on
card
his end
says
now.
bullshit. The card
Damn
says
right.
bullshit, but it does make you smarter and more creative.
No, everybody knows that.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I'm just trying to engage with our one person in chat. That
We have two people in chat. Aaron's in there too.
Aaron's here every week.
Can we get a lie detector? Oh, so we're just gonna like fuck you if you're here.
Oh,
Thanks
to
for
the
going
car.
I
here.
sip
Oh.
See that
over
one?
the newest person.
You're a reoccurring viewer?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we don't want
You're old
this.
news, Alan.
Fucking loyalty. Get the fuck
Burn
out
my
of here.
house down, I dare you.
What? Burn my house down too. What?
No, don't leave, Aaron. Our producer's on cocaine.
Oh!
I'm always on cocaine. It's a great drug. On the island of Vanuatu, it is illegal to own more goats than the number of children in your family.
More goats than the children? So if you have 5 children, you can't have 6 goats.
Aren't baby goats called children?
They're kids,
Kids?
right?
Yeah.
Of children in your
Is this
family.
a pun? I swear to God, this is a fucking
No,
pun.
this
I'll
isn't
jump
the-
over the goddamn camera.
This isn't the
mean-
riddle
Oh, okay.
cards,
If
right?
the island is small,
V-A...
I mean, I can see the purpose
That's the
behind it
island
all
name.
like that,
Yeah.
but that just seems
Fanatu?
seems
Yes.
really
Like Nosferatu?
Well, why would you need any more goats than that? I mean, really? Like, what are you using the goat for? You using it? You drinking the milk?
Fucking them.
And you fuck them? Do they eat goat there? Or
Because
do they have other
apparently
food?
there's more
Goats-
goats than children,
goats
so...
are big in Muslim countries because the cow's sacred.
Does Vanuatu sound Muslim to you?
I don't know where it is. I have no idea.
It's an island.
It says it's an
Vanuatu?
island, yeah. I don't
So
know
it's
what
off the coast of Madagascar.
Is that where you think all islands are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you not
I
seen that
mean,
DreamWorks movie?
No, I was just clarifying the answer. That's all. I
I
mean-
can see the purpose behind a law like that. It just seems like it's a little.
I would have believed it if you said no
Restrictive.
female goats. So, false.
I mean, I would.
All right, time's clicking. Time's clicking.
I'll
as
agree
well.
with false because we're doing it as a team.
Rush me.
I mean,
So, on the
Team-
island of Vanuatu, it is illegal to own more goats than the number of children in your family. That is bullshit. It is false.
that's
There we
right.
go.
Yeah.
I am 3 for 3.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to the club.
Like,
I grabbed the
I'm
mic.
losing
if you
my voice.
double it,
That's
makes
fine.
more
Thank you.
sense to me. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I'm not doing hot
Do they give you
sauce.
more words? Like, you can actually have 14 goats? Or Vanuatu's not a real place?
Doesn't that just
We
is
get
bullshit.
nothing. See,
Yeah,
that's
nothing.
it.
There-
Southwest
there's no
of
subtext.
Beelzebubs.
Yeah.
All right, so next question.
Yes.
Going to our battlefield days. A boom slang is a German shotgun used in World War II.
Boom slang. All right.
Do you
First
think this
off,
is one of those, like, it's not the shotgun, it was actually a cannon?
It
I'm
sounds
gonna-
like
I'm
an
gonna try-
Australian weapon by a kangaroo.
I'm gonna throw this out
Bring
there.
it back to that.
After World War One, they made shotguns illegal.
Sawed-off
No.
shotguns.
No, shotguns.
How
are
do you have
illegal.
rules in war?
You know, it's one of those
Because the
finicky
problem
things,
was,
right? You know, like,
yeah, the problem was.
you ask, like, hey, we shouldn't do these things.
Yeah, it's against the Geneva Convention.
Hey, Hitler!
Yeah. Okay, but you know, it only matters if you think you're gonna lose.
Hey, Hitler, can I use this shotgun?
But yeah.
No?
again,
Alright,
like-
I'll come back later. It's all I got.
So
Those are against the rules. We can't use them.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm gonna say
My bad.
false, just because.
Walk right piss in a
Yeah.
moment. I can't use a goddamn shotgun. We put Jews in the fucking shower. It's bullshit!
I have multiple reasons for saying false, but that's just me.
Right.
That was a bad joke. I
Yeah.
hope nobody heard that. Everybody listened to him.
Genocide aside, like, I mean, we can't use
use
shotgun.
my goddamn shotgun.
Yeah.
I would only have
Yeah.
killed at least 2 people. He killed 6 million. It's cool.
So-
cool.
I'm gonna go with false.
We land on false? Is that where
Oh,
we're at?
cool, false. I was making bad jokes.
Yeah.
I figured we just let Gibby take the war answer.
Yeah.
So the answer is false.
It has to be.
A boom slang is a snake.
What? Ailer!
I would have never guessed that. Yeah, I
He
would
is a
have guessed
snake.
that. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, he's a scary snake.
yeah. Because like I said, you
Oh, there's
can't
no
use,
rules against
you
it.
can't
There's no
use,
rules.
you literally can't use a shotgun in war anymore. It's
That
literally
is
illegal.
true.
Why are they in games?
Because it's a video
It's
game.
a video game.
Yeah, but have
And,
you
and you know why, right?
ever thought about
Because of
riding?
the trench gun.
What's the trend?
It's
I
a
don't,
pump- it's a
I don't
pump
know anything
shotgun.
about guns.
Have you
And
ever?
they're saying it requires no skill, therefore it shouldn't be used in a theater of war. It has the same premise.
So-
It's the same premise behind gas, mustard gas.
Oh, I'm down.
It doesn't
I
require
love
skill
mustard.
to use, therefore it shouldn't be allowed in a theater of war. I'm just saying.
As a winner,
And
use
it's-
whatever gun you want.
And it's part of the Geneva
That's how it works.
Convention. It's part of the Geneva Convention. You can't use it. I'm just saying. I'm letting you know what it
Hey,
is.
no,
I understand.
I
It's just-
appreciate your knowledge on all things of war.
If you're ever in war, don't bring your shotgun, but bring your snakes.
I'm bringing my
Yeah,
snakes.
But yeah, so that was after World War
It's
One.
just like I was
So-
close enough to talk to Hitler and ask his opinion.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. Hitler, here's the snake. Ah, kill him!
I know you have most of Europe under control, and I don't know why I'm in Berlin. But
Hey,
do you mind if I use this snake and shotgun and see what happens? Not gonna tell any conventions on me, are you?
9 on the shotgun.
So apart from Australia and the UK,
I told you the kangaroos are back.
That's right.
all other English-speaking countries pronounce the letter Z as
Zed.
in Z, not Zed.
Well, those two for sure do it, but where the fuck else do they?
Canada does it.
So then, wait.
Weird.
Re-ask the question so we
yeah,
answer correctly.
repeat it.
It's a weird one.
Besides,
Apart from Australia
Yep.
and the UK,
Yep.
Yeah.
all other English-speaking countries pronounce the letter Z
false.
as in Z.
false.
It's false because of Canada.
And if the card lies to you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Canada.
'Cause we've definitely
As the
Canadians
resident
do it, so-
Canadian expert
Yep, taking that point no matter what the card says. Sorry.
and Weird Al lover, it is a lyric in Canadian Idiot.
That's right.
So it is bullshit.
You're fucking right.
Only the United States pronounces it as Z.
Of course.
Yeah, we do everything different. We do our own. Fuck it.
We
do what
also
we want.
allow snakes and shotguns.
That's right, baby.
Don't tread on me. Boom! They have a snake on that flag. That's worth it.
All right. I'm glad Gibby's walking away for this one.
That's right. Good luck.
Gorilla testicles
Okay, good call.
are 3 times the size of human testicles.
Bullshit. Every movie I've seen about gorillas, they never see their balls.
That's actually fucking amazing.
It wasn't in Rampage, wasn't in King Kong. They don't have balls.
Could you imagine in King Kong if he's sitting there climbing a tower with a big old ball swinging off back?
I'd be like, hey, this accuracy is on point. Everybody on floor 82 is getting a show,
Big old ball's just bashing against the side of it.
and floor 83 is being penetrated as he's climbing up the skyscraper.
So Planet.
Well, maybe they have like a pouch that they keep him in and like whip it out when it's time.
how about
true.
Planet of the Apes?
They're clothed.
They're clothed in that. Okay.
Well, Planet of the Apes is chimpanzees.
Oh,
gorillas.
Dr. Sayus.
I thought it was all monkeys, or it was just chimps.
It's gorillas is what we're talking. We're
I'm
talking
talking
about
We're
gorillas.
talking gorillas for the
Yeah, I'm just
question.
talking movie
But
though.
Planet of the Apes, the new ones, is all chimpanzees.
I feel
But
like
other primates.
since I'm on such a roll, there's a Black Panther joke here.
Go on.
Because isn't M'Baku a part of the gorilla clan?
And do you think he has
Sure.
3 times the size testicles?
Have you seen the size of that man?
So
But
steroids,
Think
no?
how, but think where they
Or
live though.
testicles, yes.
Huh?
Think where they live though.
They're up in the mountains, which never made sense to me. So they'd be really small because of the cold.
Yep, cold.
I'm just saying, all the movies I've ever seen, I've never seen a gorilla dick.
That's right.
And I've watched a lot of King Kong movies and obviously Rampage.
So are we going with true?
And we've seen Blue Dick in Watchmen.
Yeah.
Big old blue dick.
So there's no fear on Warner Brothers' part to show dick.
That's right. False.
Well, I don't know what the question was again.
I think we let it on false.
Okay, the question was gorilla testicles
Or
are
bullshit.
3 times the size of human testicles, and it is false.
Makes sense.
They're actually smaller.
Ha! That's why you never see them.
Sucker!
That's why you never see them.
That's
You know,
right.
like,
They're actually inside.
there's
That's
actually
what
a
I said. He
scene
did a little pouch.
in Rampage
Little
where
testy pouch.
George teabags the Rock, but it's never seen because it's so small.
That's right.
All right,
Don't question my knowledge on movies. You've been wrong on every answer. I have been right on every answer.
Every movie's a documentary.
It is.
You treat it right.
In the
We
multiverse
discussed
of
that.
madness.
We discussed that with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. We pretty much with everything. It's just it's a documentary.
Yes.
works.
All right, so female
See.
dragonflies
True,
often
until I get
fake their own
What does that
death
mean?
in order to avoid having sex.
Oh, was a question. He talked to my ear.
Female dragonflies fake having death.
Fake their own death in
Yeah.
order to avoid sex.
I was gonna say fake having sex.
You
to
said
avoid it.
dragonflies or humans?
Human dragonflies.
Okay. So not humans.
A dragonfly fakes. Why would they fake it though?
Because they don't want to get impregnated by like the Cheever dragonfly.
All women are liars, so yes.
He comes buzzing along like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" And she's like,
Yeah. All women are liars, so true.
It's a good
But
point.
better point is, think of the morals that dragonflies have over humans, because that stops a dragonfly, whereas humans would still go for it. Most.
Is there
discretion
dragonfly consent?
ones. It sounds like it.
Sounds like they're
I
trying
feel
to
like
make
in
it.
nature there isn't consent.
If her plan was
Like-
bamboozled, like she fakes death, and he's like, eh.
Consent is a human construct.
It's false. They don't live long enough.
I mean, I guess
mean,
he doesn't go.
logically speaking, death is different than unconscious.
yeah. I'm gonna go with.
Is he checking her pulse beforehand? Like, bzzz, I don't-
On this show, I've
Was it-
heard about people fucking dead things
That's right.
from that man.
that was a long time ago.
That's right. That's right.
Go to the
The
archives.
clip, not me fucking dead people. I never fuck dead people just to get
That,
clear
that we
on
know
that.
of. That we know of.
I'm gonna go.
I
with
just
true.
know terms that are used when it happens.
Women are fake ass bitches. So true.
I'm gonna go with true as well.
It is legit.
Oh, fake ass bitches. What up? I am on a roll, baby. No hot sauce for the Dace Man.
I don't know why I'm keeping two separate ones, but
You're off by one.
technically, yes.
All right.
Next.
I like this one. A pizza called The Happy Place was once sold in Cambodia, and it was topped with cannabis.
In Cambodia?
Yes.
Where's Cambodia at?
I feel like they would use different drugs.
I
Where's
was
Cambodia
expecting
at?
it to say human. Ha!
Yeah, like just.
Cambodia is
pop-
in Africa, is it
just
not?
pop-
Or is it South America?
Wait, what was the food? Pizza?
Pizza. The Happy Pizza was once sold in Cambodia, and it was topped with cannabis.
Is Cambodia?
How loosely are we using the word pizza?
Yeah, because if it ain't from New York, it ain't pizza.
That's right.
Or Chicago. I don't know how they talk.
Does it have like a what
Same way.
year that was in?
No.
City things.
No year, nothing.
You ain't from the city, it ain't pizza.
See? There you go. That was Chicago.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee.
And Alabama.
All at once.
Mind blown.
I almost feel like it's gotta be false.
If you would have said Jamaica, I would have hopped all over that shit. But I'm going to go with
One,
I just don't think they'd be using pizza.
That's what I was gonna say. Pizza.
That's what's getting me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
But-
But two, I don't know if
Dace hasn't missed one yet.
marijuana's
So.
really.
I haven't picked anything yet.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah,
waiting.
I-
And this
really
makes me
been-
nervous because, you know,
The streak?
can they make pizza?
See, so you're hung up on the pizza too. It wasn't
Yeah.
Just me. That's
The
fine.
pizza thing is weird, but also I don't even know if pot is really that big over there.
I mean, they
I
had it
don't
laying
know
around,
where
I'm sure.
Cambodia is.
It's
Well,
south.
yeah.
Is it South America or is it Africa?
Well, if it's
This
South America,
really
yeah,
determines my answer.
it does. I agree. You're right, because if Cambodia is in
Why?
South America,
It's in Asia.
it's in Asia. Oh.
Well, then I'm way off because, like,
Oh.
you know what? I'm going to go with true.
Holiday in Cambodia.
True.
Ooh.
True.
I feel like they
Okay,
would
so
have pizza.
now it makes more sense.
True.
So
That they'd have pizza?
They experiment with
well,
herbs
I'm
all the
thinking
time.
having pot over there.
They experiment with herbs all the time.
All right, well,
Actually,
the host answer is true.
I mean, the answer is true.
Oh! Streak continues!
A lot of Asian countries actually have a very strict anti-cannabis laws.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah.
Opiates,
Philippines,
opioids are fine.
Huh.
Weed, no.
yeah, Philippines, Thailand, all the places that I'm getting likes from on my dating sites.
So
They'll have very
so islands. So islands.
You
okay.
just flash your medical marijuana card in your profile.
You
and
get caught
yeah.
with like even an ounce, you get
Shot?
jail time of like 5 to 10 years.
Oh, well, we do that here too if you're black.
But I'm saying less than an ounce though. Like
Yeah, we
someone
do that too.
had it
Yeah,
on the
you don't
bottom
even
of
have to
their
have
shoe.
Yeah, the cops
You just
will
have
put
to,
it
like, smell kind of like it.
there. No, the cops will put it there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have any, don't worry, the cops got you covered.
Yeah.
Here, bud.
Yeah. It looks like you dropped this, sir. That ain't mine. No, it definitely is. Do you get in this camera? Alright, I'm what?
So we gotta like burn this show in the records, right?
Eight.
Somewhere
Oh,
along the line?
God, yeah. I'm going to go back and clip it. This will be the first time I clip a show. Holocaust jokes, black jokes, all kinds of stuff. I
One
watched a
in 10
Don Rickles
Americans-
documentary, that's why.
1 in 10 Americans
Nope.
think that HTML, the computer language used to build websites, is actually a sexually transmitted disease.
Does the South make up 1/10 in America's?
I think they make up more.
Okay, so then that's
Well,
absolutely
where are you drawing the line south? Like including
Well,
like Texas?
that's a good point. Yeah.
Elmer.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 7 people in there.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I would
I
go
do.
true.
Oh, I didn't want to
I would
sleep
go
with Betty.
true.
She's got the HTML.
I work in an automotive business where
Yeah.
one of the line codes is STD and people snicker at it all the time. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely people thinking HTML is a thing you get with orally.
I can.
I still snicker at that.
Yeah.
So do I.
It's
I'm the people.
It hurts me on the inside, but yeah, I would agree.
I'm agreeing.
The answer is legit. It is true.
Who did they survey? They need to put on there who
Yeah,
they surveyed.
Exactly.
Did Steve Harvey go 100 people were surveyed for this?
Yeah, exactly.
So
What does
small.
HTML mean?
In this mall, in this little unknown part of America.
I really think it's Nightman.
Yeah. Oh, the Land of Braves pitcher's dead.
How are they doing?
You don't look at the score. Don't look at the score!
I can't see it, so
Oh my god, that hurts.
Yeah,
I
he's got five,
told you
that's
not
all
to
I
look at
know.
the
That
score.
hurts.
how does it hurt? You don't even know who you're rooting for.
5-0 Atlanta. I know I'm not rooting for Atlanta. I'm not rooting for either. And now let's go Cheaters. Cheetahs.
Wait, that guy's still pitching, or if they took one off the shin? Oh, that guy's got some balls.
What?
He took the one off the shin.
Yeah, he probably has a shin guard on.
That caught no the
You
pitcher,
shut your whore mouth, Aaron!
the pitcher.
Where are your Cardinals at?
All
You
right,
got hot at the wrong fucking time, sir! Sorry. I got
in
excited.
Japan, the
Yep.
likelihood of being killed by a gun is about the same as an American's chance of being killed by lightning.
Probably true. They use samurai swords. We've seen the movies.
I saw his mouth move, but didn't hear a word.
Now, wait a minute. Killed by lightning?
You have the chance of dying from a gun in Japan is equal to the chance of getting struck by lightning in the U.S.
Oh, snake eyes.
Like
Absolutely.
I said, they use knives.
They
use
use
swords.
knives.
They use swords and knives.
Swords.
They don't gun.
They
use-
die by honor.
Yeah.
Not by gun.
True.
Oh, we're smuggling guns? Here's a sword! Sorry. I don't know where this is coming from. It's
Yeah.
probably because I hate my life.
There
Hi.
you go.
No, you guys are supposed to laugh at it. Now it's
Oh,
serious.
I'm laughing because
well, I
it's
giggled
true.
at that.
I'm in the same boat.
It was both.
We get it. We understand. Yeah. I mean,
I don't care what the card says.
I've
seen Snake Eyes.
Which we already covered how that's a documentary.
Yeah.
Was it true?
I can't see it being true is my problem. Like the
What
odds
did
are
I
so the odds are so unrealistic and hit by lightning though.
No. You play Minecraft.
Well, that's fucking the game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Documentary.
On an algorithm.
Some series, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go with false, but I'm outvoted here.
You put the
so-
card down already.
What is it?
It's true.
Ooh!
You know, I almost want to question. Like, Cheever just
Go see Snake Eyes.
What?
Now on Paramount Plus.
Cheever just agrees with whatever you said this entire time.
No, he would make me do hot sauce. Unless you forgot that was a thing.
Both.
It was 10, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
But 10 was where I had to get 10 right and I would have to do it.
I
right?
thought it was 14.
That
I
definitely
know,
was a
10 out of
14.
I think you actually yelled 15, and then
Yeah.
that's why I said do 14 questions. But 10 was what I originally suggested.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
The average single male changes the sheets on his bed once a month.
No. False.
I mean,
Sexually
hold on,
active
hold on,
ones,
hold on.
maybe.
Yeah.
did they ask this through a survey? Like, hey, how often do you change your sheets? And they're like,
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
Mom.
point. That's a good point.
or did
yeah.
they like stalk these guys to find out?
Yeah.
I just have a card in front of me.
Yeah.
To
To
turn
I don't
out
know
like
how they get this answer.
Yeah.
Black lights.
'Cause if
That's
they
how they
actually-
get the answer.
Yeah, exactly.
if they actually looked once a year, but if they ask people, they're at least at least once a
Well,
month.
Is it an average?
Yeah, on an average.
The
On average? Well, then when I was single, I totally skewed it because I watched that shit once a week. This boy sweats.
But I'll say true. All right, is that what we settled on?
He's the expert. Sorry. Sorry.
Yes, I
I don't wash them once a month either. so.
I wash him once a week.
My whole thing is
Actually,
if
I do
it's an
now,
ask
'cause I have a
question,
dog.
I would say yes, it makes sense. But if it's not an ask question, it's false. So I'm gonna go with true, because obviously they have to answer.
It is false.
Really?
The average is they change them 4 times a year.
That's not true. Every time it does line up with how many times I have sex.
See that?
Anytime something happens on the bed, I wash the seats.
Interesting.
So, ooh, 21 subs. It's like
Did
guns.
Aaron give out more of your money?
Mm,
Again, I wash my sheets now once.
So
a
they
week
do it
'cause I have a
quarterly?
dog.
that makes a lot
But-
more sense to me.
Probably when I was full on single.
them
yeah,
personally,
that's when I
or
would
their
do it.
mates.
Single.
Single.
Yeah.
Single.
They have
Single
money.
mouse.
They have money to get a maid.
Oh, maids.
Oh, maid.
Yeah.
I
What
thought
did you
you
say?
said
We both
mate.
heard mate.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't
Like
say
you went
mate.
Australian.
Yeah.
You were hard on kangaroos, so I didn't know if you
True.
took a turn.
They are going to be our new
That's right.
overlords. My bad.
That's interesting. I don't know if I would have.
I still 100% would have agreed with that bullshit.
I would have
How
went.
can you even tell?
I change my sheets probably like twice a year.
That's probably what I want. I bet they didn't ask. people
That's
that.
more like I was thinking twice a year to once a year. It makes more sense to me. But if you ask me, I'm gonna lie in that particular case. Like, that was
I
my
am
whole-
not disgusting.
That's why it's 4. That's why it's 4 times a
But
year.
you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's why it's like, if you ask them, but yeah, once a month makes sense.
If anybody outright asked, that would have been my answer, and then
Yeah.
I would have thought about it like, oh fuck, I haven't done that in like a year.
Yeah.
Seriously, after every time I have sex.
yeah, like that's the problem.
Every time.
Yeah.
So, like, at the beginning of relationships,
Same.
almost every day. At the end of the relationships, maybe
Never.
once a year. Makes sense.
Go on.
The world's largest jellyfish, known as the lion's mane, is longer than a blue whale.
True.
Have you ever seen it?
Wait, what? Say that
Well,
again.
if it's the thing in all my TJ's cartoons, it's true. But I
Which
don't know.
we've covered our documentaries.
The thing from SpongeBob?
Is a jellyfish bigger than a whale?
Or something?
The lion's mane is the lion's mane longer than a blue whale.
That's a jellyfish?
Yes.
I don't know how long a blue whale is.
I want to just say
Well,
no, though.
a blue
Like, I feel
whale's
like I would have
like
heard about it.
probably-
Stop me when. Stop me when. Stop me when. Still this
I
big?
think
Oh,
it's-
shit.
I think
Further?
it's-
Bigger?
When? Right
Bigger?
there. Right there. No, you got it.
Football
Blue
field, I
whale?
think.
I'm nowhere close to a football field.
Oh, yeah, you are. I mean, if you had a poster of a football field.
Yeah.
Maybe in the quantum realm.
Yeah, they're huge. They're the biggest mammal, but
But a jellyfish isn't a
a
mammal.
mammal though. Yeah.
A lion's mane could just be like some squiggly
Well,
jellies like looped around.
time out,
like,
They
time
are
out.
sea cows
So
that
are they
provide jelly.
counting from like the tentacle also?
You count your penis?
Does that change his height?
Yeah, does it change my
It
height?
depends. Are you in kickstand mode? Or is it up?
Because that
2 inches
that
tall.
will change the obviously because obviously what I'm saying that they're adding the tentacles.
Well, I would assume.
Yeah,
I
on
would
the body.
assume too. So yeah,
Probably.
I
Do you
think it's
exclude
true.
the tail of the fucking whale?
The only
So-
downside here is I know it's one of those things. I have no idea what all the different names of them are. There's bazillions of them.
Right,
out
that's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, if it has some weird tentacles that just drift off for
So
like
if it's
eons, miles.
if it's just this is like the small, it might be the smallest fucking one.
I still want to
I
say
just have
false.
no idea.
I don't have to do hot sauce anymore, so I don't care. False.
It is legit.
Yeah. So
Damn it.
yeah,
The lion's mane is larger than a blue whale.
but it's including the tentacles. And again, I didn't know if it was like the
That's
right.
a part of it, though.
Well,
Do you count your arms as a part of your body?
You could go back
No!
to the penis thing that I said.
I consider it attached to my penis.
Do you not let go?
What?
Give it a break, man. That's how you break it. Or go blind.
Gotta start a fire sometimes, you know.
That's why we all have prescriptions, except for Frank. Good man.
For what? What? Hi.
Blindness.
Oh, I just don't go to those doctors.
Exactly.
Like any of them. That fucking took the dog to the vet. I had to talk with her like, you get to die next. It's $200 to take the dog to the vet after they pumped her full of shots.
I like it.
Anyway, female pangolins had 3 vaginas.
Pangolins?
Pangolians.
Pangolins.
So a pangolian
Is that a cake?
No, it's a panda in Pandoria. And wow.
It's a cake?
Alright, how many vaginas does it have?
7.
Well,
We're looking for
unfortunately, Blizzard went
Made
into
it.
this little lawsuit.
So now it has none.
So now it has none.
I'm gonna say true. Probably has 3. I'm just answering at this point.
What were they
I
needed
stopped-
for?
I don't understand why you need 3.
One for peeing, one for fucking, and one for blowing her
I'm going to go with all women are whores. True.
True. I like that. I like his answer.
So, you gotta let me finish the entire sentence.
There's a question?
Oh.
Bullshit, but female kangaroos do.
Called it!
I knew some had 3 vaginas.
Called it! That's what we were talking about, right?
Yes.
This is the kangaroo show.
I knew
Quadruple
something had 3
penetration.
vaginas.
So kangaroos are whores.
That's right. That's
Wouldn't
right.
it be like whatever 5 is? 3 vaginas, a butt, and a mouth.
One,
And a
2,
pouch?
3. We just need 2 more guys. 4.
right.
We just need 1 more guy.
Are we fucking a kangaroo? Is that where this is
Yeah, we're
going?
going into the kangaroo.
I won't fuck a kangaroo. They're gonna be our overlords,
My
man.
only question is,
That's like saying, hey, I'd fuck the queen in Britain.
does the
You'll
vagina
die.
have teeth?
Whoa, looping it back.
If you get the kangaroo's consent, though, like... Just like if the queen consented, is it cool?
Sure.
See?
Sure.
Even though, they didn't consent when they were in other countries. Ba-boom!
Oh, English joke.
Yeah, English rape.
joke. Nobody's safe.
Nobody.
Nobody.
No one is safe, including giraffes. The question is, giraffes?
What a segue, Trebek.
Yeah, Trebek.
Giraffes can't swim.
I would have
They could
to-
just walk.
I would agree with that. And if they can
Who
swim...
hold on, who threw a giraffe in like the ocean?
I was just
to
gonna
see?
say, like, I would so want to. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that would
And if I ever get a giraffe now, it's happening.
Yeah.
Like you have a giraffe, like you're on a boat, you have a giraffe, it's like, yo man, hey, do you
Yeah.
think this thing can swim?
'Cause
Come on, Jeffrey.
You can't even like throw it into a pool because its neck's too tall.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to throw it into the ocean.
Yeah, like ah.
Have you not seen the world's deepest diving pool?
As the documentary Madagascar once showed me, they can swim. David Schwimmer.
I don't they have like bad knees too?
My only thing
Like,
here is
well,
I cannot believe like
Is there a
how.
difference
When
between?
would they be put in a position to swim?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Is there a
like
difference between floating and swimming? Because do giraffes float? I feel like is a different question
Oh, I mean, in floating, swimming, I'm Michael
too.
Phelps.
Because if it's just bobbing on top there, but just kind of coasting, is that swimming?
I am the Michael Phelps of floating.
It is bullshit. It is false.
Is that what we
Do they
landed on?
sink?
They can swim,
They can? Well, I forget what the
however,
question is.
just not very well.
Everything can't swim
yeah,
well.
exactly.
Okay, so back to they float and just kind of go with the best they can do.
You can chuck a baby in a lake and have the same success.
So now time out. That
Have you
means
seen those videos?
so that means
About to
somebody
make those videos.
That means somebody put one in the ocean or something. Like
Or-
how do you
It
fucking?
doesn't- why do you go to ocean? There's smaller bodies of water.
Or maybe
Like a lake.
Or maybe
They put them in a lake.
Maybe they threw a baby giraffe too. Like,
Or the
took
Nile.
a smaller giraffe.
Or like a river.
Baby giraffe in the lake. Like, oh shit, it didn't do it.
Like it had to get across the
But
river.
that's gonna be a fucking ginormous river.
But how do they know it wasn't touching?
It's Africa. Is that where they are?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a big ass Nile.
How
Right
deep
there.
is it?
I have no
I-
clue. Moses won't crossed it.
Yeah, well, he's
That's
He
the Red
cheated.
Sea.
Whatever. I don't know
Count
religion.
that as swimming too?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I call that deep scuba diving. See?
Yeah, but how
Rivers and
deep,
ponds. I don't like agreeing with him, but
how deep are they and how tall are giraffes?
deep enough.
Oh, alright. Well, what can I say? I've been foiled. Damn it.
I don't know what's wrong with
And
you.
how tall are giraffes? Not tall enough.
average depth is
This show started off and no energy.
26 to 36 feet. Wow,
Okay, how tall is a giraffe?
that's a great
On average.
question.
30 feet.
I feel like we're into science here.
Yeah.
32 feet.
Yeah, you said you were going to tone it down. You're doing great. You're
Welcome
nailing
to
it.
True Crime. Done. Here on the True Crimes Podcast. in a world.
20 feet.
Gibby.
So yeah, they'd have to bob a little, but there's like 6 foot of wiggle room.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
They
wiggle
go,
room there, yeah.
they just keep pushing up the
So-
bed.
it
I
makes
would've
sense.
Never...
All right, we got time for one more, and we'll wrap it up.
Sleeping on your stomach can induce weirder, scarier, and sexier dreams.
Yeah, I fucked the shit out of my pillow. Trey.
I'm gonna go with true because I thought I died, mainly because on
You
my
stopped
stomach,
breathing?
yeah, my face went into the pillow and I couldn't breathe. And I went, what's happening? And I woke up and it was just dark. So true.
Sure.
It was
Sure.
You're cutting off oxygen to your brain. It's got to be weird.
That's an interesting story, but okay.
Anybody else cut a hole in their mattress when they sleep on their stomach?
Oh yeah. I'm stealing from Scrubs. When I'm sleeping with this mattress, I'm dreaming about that mattress. Scrubs for the win.
That's right.
That's going to do it for us this week on the Dace Man Show. We went way over budget on time allotted since we found out we are in the future.
No, we were in the past.
We are in the past. And this podcast, we're out of time. Gibby, oh God, that was terrible. Punch me.
What?
Thank you. Gibby, what do you got going on?
Hi. Bye. I
like
stream
open
every
hand
Monday. I've been doing back for blood.
Black for Blood.
Yep, Black for Blood. We might be doing it again with Jared
I gotta wait down here. I don't know why I wait.
Thursday.
Put the camera up here so I feel like I'm waving.
And most likely,
I like it at this level.
we probably will do Back for Blood probably one more week for me before we go back to Minecraft.
Well, I know
We'll see.
we're on Act 3, so like if we beat Act 3 and then Act 4.
Act 4, I
if-
think,
if
is
that's
just
what we're doing?
one thing though. It's one
Okay.
dot. So.
All right, well, whatever.
But yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. We'll probably beat it.
I was assuming we make it through Act 3 next week,
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Or unless
Or
we do it with Jared.
or do whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Jared might not even be able to do it.
All right, well, we'll figure
we'll
it out.
see.
Figure it out.
Cheever, what do you got going on?
Apparently in our producers chat, we were talking about how I should have a new podcast.
You should.
Uh-oh.
And make it a true crime according to the chat we had tonight.
True crime!
If you guys are really interested in going down that deep and I mean very dark rabbit hole, I'm more than welcome to do so.
For my chickens. Oh, shit, my bad.
Are we gonna lose our producer after this airs? Like people are gonna listen to it and be like, no.
Courtney,
People are
Your
gonna
scripted
listen
finale.
to it. People are gonna listen to it and go, "Are you okay, buddy? Please don't kill yourself."
I didn't even give the
You know
finale
what's bad?
for the record.
I got that for mine. Yours is going to get on some kind of radar.
That's right.
For sure.
I just want to go on record that I said that you're my thing, that I had the finale ready. I never said what the finale was.
It's got to be dark. It's just got to be. The way it's going, it has to end badly.
That's right.
For who? It depends.
Tony Soprano, Walter White. Just think of these guys. They went out with
In a bang.
in a bag.
We are also in the middle of talking about doing articles again and probably doing video essays on those articles. So keep an eye out. We'll probably get some in the pipeline. When we have enough, we'll probably start pushing them to the site, to our
Denied.
YouTube channel, and probably doing a premiere on Twitch first for our Twitch viewers. Also follow me on Twitter at Cheever212, where I am yelling at people again. My
Yeah.
favorite national pastime. Fuck you, wah wah.
This is terrifying.
Gibby, stop playing with your masturbation hand.
Oh. You ruined Lego. You
That's
good?
not Lego. That's like metal origami.
It's Lego.
Metal origami.
It's Lego.
Lego's totally like
legit.
overreached.
Lego.
They've overreached.
They haven't
What?
reached enough. You good?
I'm good. I think that's dark enough.
Frank, what dark shit you got?
No, you know the funny thing about this pipeline that Cheever even mentioned? Like, we have so much shut in the pipeline that we haven't unclogged it to actually get it out.
Yeah, we won't call a plumber. AKA
Yeah,
an
not at
editor.
all. It's just all stuck the fuck in there.
I just like going into the pipe.
Occasionally I drop shit in that pipeline, or ideas in that pipeline. In the meantime, I'm normally on Gibby streams, whether it's Minecraft, Back for Blood, Black for Bud, Black for Bud.
Woo, bud!
Only thing I don't join them in is like WoW. So
Sure.
I'm there for that.
I tried.
You're there for it. You just don't speak.
Oh, that's actually true. I was there while him and Dan played WoW. That was 2 hours of my life.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it prior so that we don't have that because I know it is an awkward stream. It's mainly me and Dan fighting the entire time.
It's awkward
It's
people.
so. I mean, like, no.
No, it's me and Dan fighting the
It's
entire time.
awkward people having awkward conversations in an awkward game.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like Autism 3000.
if you really like WoW, they're probably okay to listen to. but I don't care, and it was.
Actually, that's the most
Terrible.
passionate he gets about a game.
That's why it was terrible.
Jizzard.
Because it's a PvP, like, because we do PvP obviously in it, and we just
They were talking strategy and like.
Yeah.
Fucking doing like fake
die.
runs through it, like, all right, let's just go on the map. All right, so if I run over here, you go over there and helicopter your dick around, and then I'll make sure I moon him, and then I'll make sure I hit him with the stutter dick. I don't know why I kept going back to dick. I feel like Trish now, but
Yeah.
I need to start carrying my keys again. Thank you. Tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Basement Protocol, where I kick off the Guardians of the Galaxy campaign for the PS4. I bought the deluxe edition. That just means I get an art book. It's fancy for wasting money.
There you go.
I will be back again on Friday, continuing the God of War campaign.
God of War.
Like he said, Thursday, Jared will be streaming Back 4 Blood, or a combination of 4 of us. And like Cheever said, keep checking basementprotocolproductions.com. We're going to be pushing a lot of our information through there. November 24th is our Drunk Day annual show. So we got some stuff planned out for it that's more than just tuning into a room full of drunk people. We're going to try to structure it. We'll see what happens.
There we go.
yeah. that'd be
Go to our Discord.
Yes, Discord is being completely revamped. If you were gifted a sub, you have a sub. You're a friend of ours. You're not a friend of ours. Go to the goddamn Discord. That's where you can get everything. We're going to be more interactive, more pushing people. Discord link in it below. Discord on our link tree. Discord. And we're going to be done hopefully soon. Where are we going when we're done here?
Rating.
Oh, rating-wise, take a look. Tim's clearly not here, but...
Raid Tim back!
Raid him back! His offline screen is adorable.
You left these people here. Take them back.
Anyway, I'll leave that up to you, Mr. Aaron. You can rate us wherever you want to go, wherever you think we fit. I would stay away from certain ethnicities.
Oh, he's still there.
Throw them back.
But
Throw him back.
Facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions.
Can you do me one favor and just don't do something?
Bring up
Do
who
what?
we rated.
Okay, don't rate who we rated last night.
Well, there's a question involved
Well,
with it.
that's because the awkward guy behind the producer's desk just fucks random streamers or talks to random streamers. Doesn't fuck them.
He might have fucked him. We
No.
didn't get that far.
Judging by her reaction, that didn't happen. Let's throw off my oath. For the few,
Where are my chickens?
for the proud,
And the well.
and for the daystacular.
Fuck the protocol.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time. And remember, basement dwellers, stick to the protocol. What's up, basement dwellers? I hope you enjoyed the latest Basement Protocol Productions creation. I'm Chris the Dace Man Dace.
I'm Frank.
And we want to drop some social media plugs on you. Check us out on Twitter at the BPP Official for all our tweeting needs, or you go over to Instagram at the BPP Official as well for all our picture needs.
Or Facebook/Basement Protocol Productions. Or YouTube/Basement Protocol Productions.
And if you're somebody who likes live, non-stop action content, you can go over to twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
Or if you just like the internet in general, you can go to www.basementprotocolproductions.com. Either way you do it, doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.